Like I
He
hope
almost got kicked off the team because he wasn't responding.
Like I hope like life is just going okay for
All
him.
right, welcome in everybody. Welcome in.
I don't know if he's got something going on in his life that we don't know about,
Race
Yeah.
number
or if
8
he's just
here at
busy, or
WSSR. We're here
I
at
don't know.
Dover Motor
Like
Speedway.
like next season
And we're
we're
with the
almost
gang
kind of
here.
looking for a new fourth. Kinda
Yeah.
if he keeps doing this.
I'd be down.
It might be the same for ISRC because right now like our team is me, Ollie, Mason, and him, and it's like, well, if he doesn't show up, then what's the point? You know.
True.
All right, good luck. Good luck, boys.
Yeah.
God help us all.
But appreciate y'all tuning in. Race number
I
9,
just put my
8.
tires
We're
out of the
fucking
pits. I'm resetting.
off to a good start.
Yeah. If you do, just fucking reset.
But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in here. We got 150 laps around Dover Motor Speedway. 34 of us here. Go ahead and turn the broadcast on in the background here.
The exit of the corner, all drivers saying it is loose, and it's going to be a handful.
It might be
Time to
deceiving
put
when you're
down a
looking at that
barn
sky view,
burner.
thinking this is just both turns being the same.
Barn's
But I
already
tell
on
you what,
fire
Sam,
tire.
I always thought exit of turn 4 was definitely different. I felt like you kind of slid out to the wall a little quicker coming out of 4 than you did so much as 2, and 4 sometimes will sneak up.
Oh, we're ready through turn 1, so.
I think we'll be talking about that tonight. Drivers just kind of sliding up and out of the groove, hitting that wall. Don't want to do it too often though, especially not here in qualifying. You're going to want a good lap. If you see a car right here, get a little bit off track.
Get a little bit off track. See Zach Hall about to be getting ready to put down a lap time. Fastest driver from practice.
Oh
was
my
Gavin
God.
Rogers with a 23.973. Zach Hall though coming off of his win last week at the Daytona Road Course. He's so happy about it. It was a 9th career win.
Somehow that wasn't
in
the slowest lap.
WSSR. Here tonight's going to be a much tougher task, but drivers trying a little bit more tactics. You saw that 32 arching wide on the going into turn number 3, trying to set up for some major speed to set up this lap. Zach Hall's first lap going to be a 24.35, good enough to be 5th initially, but we're seeing a lot of change as John Forbes, after his second lap is over, he's currently the top dog with a 23.978.
It invalidated my lap, but I crossed the line after I hit the before I hit the wall.
The line after concluding his first lap, he was 16th on the board, hoping to make a big jump up, and he will to the top of the board. Is the 32 with Zach Hall, but Gavin Rogers steals it right on back.
Happy with that.
Wow, Gavin Rogers getting right there. Doesn't give Zach Hall a lot of time to celebrate that. I tell you what, Sam, that lap by Zach Hall,
Oh damn!
I think
Okay, I guess I don't get
because you saw him to get up to speed
my
lap,
2
he
laps.
came out of
All
the
right.
corner, looked like he got a little loose and came in down in the middle of the track.
Well, that's
You figure
stupid.
That might have just scrubbed off a little bit of speed. That might have
Okay,
been
you're
a
in the-
difference.
I spun taking the white.
He's currently in, but
I spun taking the white going across the line,
makes
so when I
really
reset,
hard.
it
You
just
gotta
like
get
didn't give
at
me
least one lap perfectly.
many more laps.
Drivers have
you started
put
your
down
second
at
lap.
least one lap.
That
Some
sucks.
drivers
I'm
are hoping to
gonna
find a little
look
bit
at
of
that
extra more
because
speed.
I
Chase Herring, a
literally
driver that's
crossed
been
the start finish
looking
line
for
and then
a
I hit the
win.
wall.
It makes me
Felt like atop
wonder
of this
if
9 machine that he should have won at least twice this season at Michigan
had like
and
a
at
quick
Daytona
blink or
Oval.
something and it just
little
freaked out.
bit loose off the exit of the corner.
Signal that
He'll
I'll
still
just
came
allow
away
your
with a
lap to-
7th place positioning.
Maybe,
for
yeah.
now.
I crossed the
Had a
line.
run, especially with how
My
loose
whole
we saw
car
that
was
9 on
across
Dixon
the line,
before.
and then I hit the wall and got a
Definitely
2x.
got a little loose there, and
And then it
down the track,
invalidated
just
my
kinda
lap.
Scrubs off that
Maybe that's
speed.
the thing. I don't
Doesn't
know.
mean anything if he's able to keep it on track in the race and not have that problem. He'll be able to drive back up to the field. And like you said, a driver who definitely could be winning quite a few races this year. So I expect to see him.
Anyway,
in
tonight's
the top
another
5
Mario
throughout
Kart
tonight.
music kind of night.
As we're seeing qualifying come to a conclusion, we are missing 2 drivers here tonight.
Can't
Off
wait to see how Gavin
suspensions
wrecks his
for
way
the
out of this
both
race
of them.
tonight.
Ollie Fonseca going to be missing tonight's race with a suspension.
You
of
think he does
having
it every
too
week?
many penalty points. Now there is a penalty point system of going over a
Right,
certain
but-
threshold. You will be suspended for at
He's
least
race
a
mode,
race.
race mode
Another
now.
driver that's going to be suspended for multiple weeks. Douglas Newbegin, trouble multiple times last week, as well as going over the threshold of the penalty points. The 7 will be missing this week and next week at Indianapolis. You hate to see that for the 7 machine, who actually
I start
is the last
really
driver to
far
win
back in the field,
at
make
this
things
track,
interesting, you know?
all the way back in season
I think I was
7,
just gonna
2
ask for an
seasons ago.
EOL anyway,
Tonight
so
might be some
Yeah,
new
it
Dover
works out.
winner. Had 3
Just remember
different
you have an
winners.
early
Was Brian
pit
P.
box now.
Johnson first season,
Yeah.
then it was Vincent Sora and Douglas
Lucky
Newbegin.
me.
But here tonight, Gavin Rogers looks to be the fast driver in trying
This
to
full
grab his
warm-up is going to
fourth
my pit
pole
entry.
this season. He went on a 3-pole streak
Same
earlier
here, actually.
on.
I'll bet with you.
And now hoping to grab his 4th of the season if possible. Matt Muir going to come up short. He's 29th on the board. Cody Reed is going to be 21st on the board. Brian Kelly also going to be 6th, but looks to be
Okay,
Gavin
I'm grabbing a
Rogers.
thing of
Time is clicking
Chip
away. No
Ahoy
one else is
cookie.
on track.
Can't wait for the inevitable
75
pile up on the
is
back
back
stretch
on
at some
track.
point or the front
He's
stretch.
the
Dude,
fast
it
driver
is
here when
gonna
it comes
be
down
a
to
it's gonna
qualifying.
be a sport
He's
ender
the rocket
tonight. Like,
man
there's
of
gonna
the
be a
league
huge
so
one.
far this season when it comes to qualifying. Seems to always be up front, putting down those fast laps. And
I
tell
don't
you
think
what,
it's going to
it'll
be on the
really
back stretch.
front
I think
off
it's going to be on the
fun
front
to watch
stretch with
this
that
front
turn
row.
four.
Yeah,
Like,
it might be like
67,
lap 1 or
75
like
battle
end of
it
lap
out.
1.
But looking
Norris
behind
and
Zach
Crawford
Hall having
didn't
a great
qualify, by the
qualifying
way.
effort, and John Forbes up
Just
there in
worth
4th.
mentioning.
It's just going to be a really great race here with
in my
drivers already.
experience,
Tremendous
like
speed.
for the
Juju
college
in
series
5th,
stuff,
Brian
I'm
Kelly
usually around
6th, Tom
15.
Bourne up there. Nice lap for him up there
And
in
then they
7th
wreck pretty
position.
early on, and then I get
An
rear-ended
extremely
in the
good lap
accident,
for
and I'm going
themselves.
home.
Also,
So
a
it
report
might
from
be
the
Yeah.
Nine Machine Shane Terry,
Yeah.
he was 9th on the board.
Yeah.
He
I
was
guess
only
we'll
able
see
to
what
get
happens
one
there.
lap
I'm sure I'm in for a short
himself.
night here.
Didn't feel like he had enough speed for a faster lap
Quick
on
ride
his
gets-
second
quick
go
ride
around.
gets
Now the
NCAA, I
drivers will
guess.
have a 5-minute
I
warm-up
mean,
period that will allow
well,
us
that's
also
true. I'm
to take a
still
little
on
bit
the
of a
trial
breather
though, so
back
I only
to
got 2
take a
hours
look
left
at
on the
how this
trial. I get
season's
to game
going,
on
but the
Friday
drivers will
for
have
real.
5 minutes to
But
figure out where their pit stalls
well, I've been
are for
busy
the
the last few
race
days
as well.
anyway
Get any
between
last
work
practice in.
and doing shit.
Like I said,
Yeah, I haven't
So
really
more
gotten to
time
dive into it
depth
that
into
much,
this
except for
season.
my
As we
stream
take a
Monday
look
night.
at the point
Yeah,
standings
as soon as they do
entering
crossplay
tonight,
though, I'm
the
starting
drivers have been
dynasties
really
with people.
searching
Oh,
for
dude,
points.
yes.
There's been a
Because
couple
there's
of
no
drivers who've been
crossplay yet, but
dominating
Dakota,
up
as soon as
front.
there's a crossplay,
Sora
me and you are
being
starting
one
up
of
a
those who's
dynasty.
found himself with
Yeah.
2 wins with Zach
You're gonna
Hall
just wreck shit.
clinching
It's gonna
that
be
win
great.
last
Hell
week.
yeah.
So crucial,
I'm
and
down.
also a pretty solid points day in his bonus race after last week. It really helped out overall, but we look at that bubble spot.
All right, we're gonna be starting
16th
30th, but
position, Douglas
it's a long
Newbegin
race. I think a
with
lot's
the
gonna happen.
suspensions.
Have
The
you
7 is in
played at
trouble.
Penn State yet?
He is going to be in some major
No,
trouble.
not yet.
We might be seeing a new
You
driver
should.
take over that 16th place, and Matt Muir, who's
Yeah, I heard it's
shown up
pretty
here tonight, could be a
intense.
driver to watch out for. Nick
Dude,
Crockett
just having like the
has,
headphones on
18
and shit, it's
points.
fucking
And also,
crazy.
I think
Oh, yeah.
major contender,
Oh yeah, no,
Drew Jua,
I don't
he's up
play a
to
lot of
20th
games with
in the
headphones
points.
on.
Just
next
he's
time
going
by
to
here.
be a big factor to watch out
Really,
for the
you
rest
should
of the
play
season,
with
trying to make
headphones
playoffs.
yeah.
Moving up,
You feel it.
getting
It's
close
great.
to that top 16.
I had my
Easiest thing
first
tonight would be to
rivalry
go out and
game
get that
earlier,
win.
and
He's
that
got
shit
good
hit
qualifying
different.
position, so if he could turn
Hell
it
yeah,
into a
dude.
win, he could
Can't wait
easily
to
jump
really
into
get
that
into
top
it this
16,
weekend
but
when
with
I'm
the win,
off.
more importantly,
Oh yeah,
will
same
help
here.
solidify his chances. of
So
making
excited for
the
Friday.
playoffs. Going into
Hell
the
yeah,
next
dude.
few races, he's going to have multiple efforts, though. Got to
Hi,
make sure he's
guys.
able to get out there.
Hello.
scout
Hi,
those
Cody.
races Under his
Hi,
belt,
Cody.
get points and continue that march
Yes, you
forward.
did.
And as
I
we
saw that your dad
look
logged in
at
for you.
the schedule, how's this season
Yeah, he
been
logged in
looking?
for
That's
me.
how the
I
points
qualified
have been
though. I
looking so
qualified
far. But for the
21st.
schedule
That's
so
no
far,
laps at all.
tonight.
So that way
Talk about
it's
Zach Hall
Very
won
hot
the
track.
event race last week.
I can
at-
tell.
At the
What's the
Daytona
track time
road
now, like
course,
130?
and then the Daytona Oval area.
Are we
doing anything with-
was
or,
trying
John,
to get
I'm
that
gonna
pole,
ask
wasn't
you,
able to
are
do,
you
but
doing
he got the
anything
pole,
with
not able to get the
Brake
win.
Bias
It actually went
I
to a
swapped them.
surprise winner.
Swap the cylinders.
Mike Tellier.
And then I went to
Saw the down
50.1% brake bias.
Sora and Cedric
It seems
Hunter.
that
Oh, you
Open
swapped
Entry
the
and
cylinders.
Oh,
Hard
so
to stop
7,
when
8,
you're right in
and
front
then
of you.
27,
5 races
32.
left before
Yeah.
this regular season.
And
is
then
Can
would
you do
you
that?
lower the brake bias
Dover,
too?
Indianapolis,
50.1.
Chicagoland, Le Mans.
Let me try that,
Bristol,
'cause I just have them
Dustin,
both
the
at
next 5
7,
races.
7,
A lot more
8s.
traditional except for Le Mans, but it's
I just
certainly
wanted
to
is
get
all
the
the
best
racing
racing
action
going
I
to
was
rack.
expected to see.
Well, after
It
the-
changes
think
like
it's just
how
a
the
road
pressure.
course,
Do you really
this
think
is
we're gonna
Travis
get a
put on
green
such
flag
a
pit
great
stop?
road course event that I'm
It's
kinda
like an
looking forward
extra
to
way
Le
to
Mans,
change
seeing
heard those
your
are mixed.
brake bias.
especially with these
That's the
cars.
spirit.
Should be something
What's
interesting.
the rear
Brake
brake
bias?
bias?
Where's
Where's
the
the,
lap? I
where's
never
the
know.
rear
Before that,
master
they have
cylinder?
Indianapolis and Chicagoland.
Just
That's
swap
the
it.
I just
tracks
think
that
he can't
give
hurt
I like
very
Dover.
well.
Should be
these
fun.
kind of cars are going to have
I think
a
it's
tremendous
the
amount of
27, 30
experience.
seconds or whatever
Chicagoland
for
will
the rear.
probably
Okay.
be one of the best races to watch if you like multi-grooves. But I think tonight at Dover, you see some of of those guys out there in the warm-up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you ever,
qualifying,
you,
kind of
you
running
ever
up there
breaks
a
at
little bit up the
51?
track, cutting it down. I think putting on some good show
Bro,
here
I'm at
side by side.
44.
It certainly can
Oh,
put on
wow.
a great show, and for drivers that have
At 44, and I'm
performed
still
well
locking
here
the front.
in
Well, I have
past,
a
again,
feeling
we
this
haven't seen
race is
drop
going to have
top
quite a
one,
few
try it out.
and we've
track
only ran here
blockers.
3 times in the
So
past
that low
8
brake bias might
seasons.
kill you,
Like I
bro.
said, season 1
Yeah,
was
it's
won
true.
by Brian P. Johnson.
Well, as long as you're
Season
locking up,
5 won
like,
by Vincent Sora, a
moderately,
thrilling race where
like the
Vincent
front
Sora
is
had to
locking up,
defend
but not a
over
ton.
Ryan
Like that's what you
Bird,
want.
and then the
Yeah, it's just
overtime
enough. Like it is
fiasco,
locking
a
up, and it's locking up enough for me to
caution-filled
say it's
race
locking
back
up.
in season
Yeah.
7
Are
at
you just, like,
Dover,
kinda
15
dragging your brake
cautions in
through the
total,
corner?
and it was Douglas
Yeah.
Newbegin with a
It's
1-2-3
I feel like Dover
finish
usually is
for
kind of like
Lucky
that.
Duck Motorsports. I think they would like to see a
a
little bit of that
good-
luck shine here tonight. as we
Oh,
get
this feels so
prepared.
much
We got a minute
better.
left here in our
Oh, yeah,
warm-ups. It gives us
44
time to
brake
take a
bias
look
is the
at who
play,
we think might be
100%.
drivers to
Dude, I
watch out
fucking
for.
told
Our
you.
drivers,
It's crazy for
our
pit road entry.
spotlight picks
Uh-huh.
of the evening.
I mean, I did
I'm
up
gonna
at the
go
46
with
just
a little
for
bit
sake
of
of it,
outside
but
looking
yeah,
in.
I'm
He's got a
telling
tougher
dude,
task.
Bill
I'm
watch
gonna
the
go with
front.
Brian
This
McGann. A little bit of a tougher
car
pick, I
likes
think, here
rear
tonight. But I think a
brake.
driver that we know can turn up the wick, and I think he's gonna need.
So
to
you
do
said
so
7/8
for
for the
himself.
front,
Watch out for that eight.
27,
That's my
32
pick
for the
to
back,
watch out
and
here tonight.
44.
Justin, who do you
Yep.
think may
Somewhere
be
in
a
the
driver to
middle.
watch out for here
And
tonight?
it
I
was
think
still
mine's-
locked
I'm
in
going
front,
with the
so.
fast number
I think
3
mine's
of
still at
Ryan
49.
Kelly.
Well, no, I'm at
Ryan McCann's
47.
teammate there, as you see on screen. I think Ryan
I'm
Kelly's gonna get
happy
it done
medium.
tonight. Driver who has
You
speed,
guys should
he
stop a lot
definitely has speed in
better
these
if
cars,
there's
always
wrecking in
fast.
front.
Smart driver. I think he's gonna be able
10-4
to
on
keep
that.
it clean, keep it off the
There
wall,
will be.
bring
Oh,
home
that means you'll
He
probably
said
yard
if.
break, so be
He
watching
also
out for
was
that.
the
Oh,
driver
too.
well,
that
yeah,
most
you already
laps
know
gained
about
up the
me.
pole last
Got a
time
big-
I ran here.
Yeah.
He's
Big
gonna be
banner on the back.
to watch out for.
Yeah, I
Then
am
we also
so
have our
ready
producer,
to-
Robert Moyer Jr. Robert,
23.9,
Ryan Kelly
Jesus.
as well. It's
I
a
almost said
yin-yang
something very
racing
quotable.
sweep across the board.
No, say it.
At 3.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
it's
it.
here.
Oh, I was
Track
gonna say
really
I'm
suits
so
his
ready to
style.
plow and
Also,
go
the fact that it's
today.
gonna be a
Oh,
lot of
hell
time
yeah.
management.
Let's do it.
Got that on stream too, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
We also want to say
You
thank
can have
you
my
to
sloppy
Trophy
seconds.
Smash.
Gosh, dude.
Oh, alright. Start to write it down.
Because warm-up's done, qualifying as
Classic
well. We're going to
quotes.
be sending
Now it's a
ourselves
quote.
into racing action
Oh,
for
lordy.
150
This is gonna
laps
be
here tonight.
something.
We do have a very
Lord.
quick stage break going to be at the end of lap 30. No fast
I don't know if
repairs,
it's good to be
and only
starting on the
4 extra
inside or
sets of
outside.
tires in pit
by
road
the
for
way.
these
Okay.
drivers to
Yeah.
work with. I think
Definitely
that
not
could be
the
another major
outside.
factor
The
going
guy on
forward
your inside
if
will
this
enjoy
race
pushing up
turns
into the
into
outside
a
wall and kill the
caution-filled
field.
event.
Do you guys
Thank
want to
you
know
so
something
Me starting on
funny?
the outside.
on your Wednesday night.
So you know
As we
how
get prepared,
over the
drivers
session,
are
the
grading
track
up.
puts down
Take a look,
rubber
where our
wherever the cars
35
have been.
drivers are starting
Yeah.
out
Well, on the front
this
stretch,
evening.
I
the
see it.
line of
Back up
rubber
once again,
goes
give him
from the
another
top
pole.
lane
It's
all the way
number
down
four,
to the
Gavin
inside
Rogers.
wall.
Yeah, I
Top
see.
spot,
I see it.
right
I
next to him.
confused
It's another
too.
yin-yang driver to watch out for. It's
Also,
Larry
track temp
Dingling,
is a nice,
67, the
cool
three-time champ.
124.
Hoping for a good run.
God,
Zach Paul coming off his win
beautiful.
last week,
That's
trying to
pretty
carry
good.
the
A lot of grip out there.
34 cars in this race?
Cody, you don't
John
understand.
Forbes,
It was
the 11,
132.
starting fourth.
Like,
Oh,
player
it
in the
was
points.
pain.
I know.
I'm kind of worried about starting like
Hello.
mid-pack just because I have like 5
Big player
laps
to watch
into
out
them.
for.
Hey,
Big
Cody,
player
every-
on
Dakota,
our
you're
right.
everybody's
Ryan
three.
Kelly will start
But,
second.
you know-
Hello, bud.
The 06 will start
But, you know,
seventh. He's had a rough start of the season. Vincent Sora
I'm not a
trying to
pussy,
get
so I'm not
back
gonna pick
on the
him.
winning
I was
way.
gonna-
Hi, Carl.
Will be not 8 ninths is the nine machine of
Just
Shane
start.
Tarian and finish out our top
Hello.
nine.
I already know. I
13
guarantee you,
Connor.
You know, I was going to say that
Right
after
now,
real well, but I've already given
Johnson,
myself a little well.
E12, Brian Noel, and 13.
I'm manifesting it
and
right
Edward
now. I
Shearer
will
Jr.
self-spin
14th
coming
position.
out of turn.
15th,
turn
Sam,
four.
You
there's
could start
your
off
name.
pit road.
That's
And
the
I
spirit.
will hit that inside barrier, and I will like
Even better, starting on pit road with a one-lap pole.
into the middle of the pack and kill half.
I did that twice last week. That's good.
Famous last words, baby.
If you could somehow ricochet it back on the field after hitting the inside wall, I'll give you $20.
In 21st,
I'll
we
double
find
it.
the
It's so hard to
I
do.
have
Like,
2
the
cats in
pitch
my
to the
room
bottom,
right now, so hopefully they don't need to get let out.
23rd, it's the 12 Andrew Medlin.
I don't know, I'll hit it so hard that my car just gets
as well as
air.
Ken Campbell.
I don't know,
you saw that clip of me in Mooncar, didn't you? I know how to launch through the air.
To 26th position.
Wait, let me
Our
play that
Daytona
second.
Oval
Again,
track
again,
will be
you
the
doing
27th. I'm
you
telling you,
doing
Zach
flips
Anderson
and then a
last week,
burnout is the most
27th.
Cody Reed thing
Trent
ever.
Jump starts in 28th.
Vinny's already
Matt
blanking.
Muir
This is
starting
fun.
in 29th place with Dakota Moniz. All the way back to 30th. Our final 4 drivers will be Carl Fuller in the 53, Nick Crawford in the
Goated.
74, Christopher Norris all the way back in 34th position, and Tyler Dangler in the 19 will start 35th.
All right,
35
boys. I
drivers
hope you've
taking
finalized
the
your
green.
wills, have all your
Justin's
affairs in
gonna get a
order.
quick start
10
to
for
Oh
this
yeah,
that.
are they gonna
But
do
any
2 to green,
final
or are they
thoughts
just
about
gonna be 1 to
this
green
track
go?
to start?
1
What
to
are
green
the
go, baby.
factors to watch out for here
Like
tonight?
one.
Apparently
Well, we
one.
got that first factor to competition caution, lap 30, like you informed everyone.
You
I
can
think
do
you-
question will
you
be,
can do
will
first
this
year
race stay
restart,
caution-free?
Yeah.
But
Not back
Fuck
here.
that.
From 30th, I'm good.
So you're gonna wanna
I assume
hit
stage is
early
50.
to get those
30.
tires. But if we do get a
30.
caution early, lap 10 finish,
I think
and that
What
would
was I gonna
really
say?
kind of be right there in that middle ground. Drivers know there will could be another
Me every
caution lap
day.
30 so increase instead of
Yeah,
tires.
second
To
every
be
day.
able to get up and get any positions back.
I have
Nobody
Ryan
trying to
Noah
get
behind me. I'm gonna
second
second
here.
today.
Soft and not change.
I'm doing second.
I'm starting
I'm
second.
doing
We're gonna
fifth.
find out really soon here.
Oh, fifth, yeah, there you go. I'm starting an R.
We're about to
I mean,
go green.
I'm at 21st, so
We're
I'm
about to
starting
get
in second, but I
ourselves ready
think
for
closer to the
racing.
front.
We're all in
Here
first
tonight.
over here.
Again, thank you for joining
Yeah.
with us. For myself,
Can't believe I
Sam,
forgot what I was gonna
Justin,
say.
Warrior Jr. We're happy to have you with us.
All right, green flag.
I have not gone gone yet back here.
WSSR Cup Series, race
Legend has it.
Race number 8 here at Dover into the restart zone. Gavin Rogers hits the straight, and we
You guys
are
just let me know when I
ready.
wreck. I'm gonna sit here at 110 miles an hour.
It'll take the early jump for the front nose, but they're side by side through the field. Watch out to the exit of 2. This is where the danger can first strike as our leader stays side by side.
We're gonna be taking it easy here.
The field survives at least the first half of the track, and they continue to stay side by side. Yingling once this lap led, badly for the 67. On for 2, it's all Yingling.
Just never see him.
Looks to be Gavin Rogers, just missing out on lap
Looks
number
like, hey, it's
1.
the number 14
All
car.
that happened, and it was only the
All
first
right,
lap.
bye.
As I get finished saying that, they're already coming through 1 and 2, Sam. They're still saying
I was
side
gonna
by
say
side
I have
going
2
right
cats in
through
my
the way.
room.
They're
I
evenly
hope
trying to get
none
around
of
Gavin
them
Rogers.
have to get up
Rogers wants to
and
get
leave
that
my
move
room
back
because I don't
on
have my
the
door
inside.
open.
You see that? 13, he's going to get a picture right there as well.
Trying to get in the picture if possible, and that's actually going to be Drew Chua on the inside. 77 on our ticker, hoping for a good run.
Everyone taking it easy
Do
so far.
you know who we needed
for
this race tonight? Justin Forbes.
I'll just put this one out after looking at the track 10.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
First victim.
Yep, thank God. He's hanging on my inside.
They almost went big for 13.
Surprising that they're willing to use so much of their tires right
I'm
now.
looking to go big for 34th.
Hell yeah, brother.
It really is. I guess the biggest question is, how do you save right now? You can't really save when you got 4 or 5 cars right
Right.
behind you.
I'm getting loose, just chilling back here.
Yeah, it is kind of loose.
Yeah, it's loose everywhere.
I'm not putting any throttle into like the beginning of the corner.
Beat these tires up so we know exactly how long they stay good for and have good feedback for that competition caution at lap 30.
And the first driver that's lingering back runs in
Oh.
6th place. It's Ryan Kelly.
Drew in the wall.
Said to watch out for Robert Moyer Jr. As
That
well
bottom
as
is
Justin
scary
Markey
loose.
picked up as the second driver. Also lingering behind could be the 51 of Sora, just waiting and looming to attack. And I think this is a great call on their part as Tom Moore now moves up behind this 3 machine that we were right on top of. And just seeing the fact that they were watching the side-by-side racing action in front for those first 5 laps, tires can be so crucial.
Everyone's just tiptoeing around here right now.
Solidifying how the rest of the run can go.
Is that the ice cream truck outside my
Definitely agree with that. I think
house?
Silver's one of
Just
those
see Tyler just pull off.
all the iRace to service that really shows where you can really push hard. And
Honestly,
you can see
worth it.
drivers move.
Just a hard left right into the wall.
You put those tires on before you know you start pushing. You see the 06 push.
I started
right
getting
underneath
loose
the
and I heard the
cut
ice cream
via
truck and I
Ryan
almost
Kelly.
hit the inside wall
Tom
because
Thompson,
of it.
they're trying, or Tom
Because I
Moore,
literally
See?
looked
trying to
left
make a move on Ryan Kelly.
and I went, oh, the ice cream
This is
truck.
the turning point of the race is right now. How do you save tires when you have people right underneath you? It makes it really hard.
Hey, don't worry, we're going to get stripped up some of these days because Tom Moore, Thompson Check both going to be running up front inside of our top 15. Sinchek trying to follow in line with Tom Moore and Steve.
So far, so good.
If stage is lap 30, I wonder if anyone around like lap 15 to 20 mark is going to start picking up the pace. At least back here.
Turnaround race. I'm sure talking about drivers that have been having a rough start. This 06 has been having probably one of the worst that he's hoped for. A lot of confidence entering this season, but bad luck has really turned ever since race 4 at Long Beach. And he's hoping that the luck can turn around here tonight as he just moves up to the 6th.
It's now
I would say that luck is turning around. He's driving up there too, so it's not all luck. Hopefully he doesn't have any bad issues tonight. You don't want to get that commentator's curse on him, so we might not want to say too much. As we say that, I actually see like a black and blue car there, Sam. You see him get up into the wall.
We're just taking it easy, I think, in the beginning here. Get a feel for it.
Wasn't sure who it was, but I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, right there on screen.
That's going to be Richard Wolsifer in the 56, and he was one of our biggest movers here, up 4 spots from the start of this race. Talk about taking the advantage of the early going into this race. We got fresh tires, and also can hurt you right on back. And 10 laps in, I was talking to some of the drivers about how the timer was going to work, and they said just in the first 10 laps, you can already lose 10% on your tires. And these drivers all start with 100% on their tire wear. it could go away
Oh,
very
97 loose in
quickly.
front of us.
Over one of those tracks that's notoriously known.
There's a car on your
You could see
inside.
tire
Our
problems.
Daytona winner almost went headfirst into a wall.
And there's just no time to ever rest at this track. The tire doesn't really get a chance to pull off.
Woo!
These
Thought we were about
corners
to get
are
the wall.
so long. They're banked so much and you carry so much speed.
Technically a
Like you
3
said,
Daytona
talking
winners.
10% of wear off in 10 laps.
This is true.
I mean, you're down in
Oh,
the 70s
Noel
before
almost
you
just
know
ate
it.
the wall.
And not only that, the tires just
God, I gotta get around the
The
72.
first Daytona
when they
winner.
get hot, they don't want to turn. And then before you know it, you're turning that car more and you're just killing the tires. You can see right there, the 07 getting a little loose under Cedric Hunter.
Yeah, a little bit into one another, and also battling for the lead.
car
Gavin
outside.
Rogers putting the pressure, but you also talked about heating up. The track
Still
temp
there.
just went up a degree. It was hot during practice.
Still
We're at
there.
132
Now is when they're gonna start
degrees
feeling that right
all
rear
throughout
Still there.
practice.
Off
It
the
is
floor.
dropped, but with all these cars on
Still
track,
there.
that track temp's
clear
gonna heat
outside.
up. Gavin Rogers, though, has the nose, crossed the line. He'll finally lead a lap.
You say that right as
75. Larry Yingling, it's not
the
going to give up this
97
lead at all. Understanding
went down
how
to the
important clean air can be at
inside
this
wall.
track, but with how hard they were racing earlier on in this
God,
race,
dude,
Rogers
72
takes the
kinda holding me
advantage.
up.
He'll finally solidify in the first place.
Get it in there first place at lap 14, officially take it back and see if he can start pulling away from the 67. Larry Yingling's going to have to make that adjustment there at lap 30 when we get that
lap
caution.
time
If
was
he's able to get that restart,
24.82.
we're trying hard to make sure he's able to keep that 75 behind him longer. But right now, staying right in his tire tracks. Don't look too far back. John Forbes in third right there. Drew in fourth. They're going to be right there too on these leaders if we have any sort of.
Watching
there.
the track times currently, Gavin Rogers, one of the
Still
fastest drivers
there.
on track, the fastest
Clear on
driver.
the high side.
It's the
Damn it, man, it's so
51
hard to
you
make
see
a pass
on screen.
here. Holy
It's a door.
shit.
John Forbes gets wiggly and loose. We're starting to see more drivers getting a little bit frisky. It's the 07 of Brian Noel getting sideways further on back, but we're seeing drivers are
Car
protecting their
outside.
tires now on the move. 51, one of those
Still
that
there.
really was
24.
willing to give up positions, and now getting
Still
those
there.
spots back.
Clear on the
As
high
he puts
side.
the pressure on Tom Horn. 06 stays high. 51, the two-time champ, makes the pass cleanly.
Gets ground. Like I said, that's the most important. Didn't really harm the tires too much. Getting
High
the
side.
pass. Was able to do it pretty efficiently. You see
clear
Ryan Kelly,
outside.
same thing. Going to run that little bit higher line. See if he can get the run out of the corner. He's going to try and take that position back from the 06 of Tom Horn. Not able to do it coming out of the corner.
Looking at the field
I'm really
right
sorry.
now,
I
majority
tried to
of
keep
our
it off you the
top
best I
seven
could.
How the hell you saved that?
Right
there, Drew.
Lap time. They're already running about a half a second. Oh, Mo! Trouble in front. Drew Jewell getting
high.
loose. It looks like maybe a little bit of contact made
Not
for
front.
the 13 on screen. 77.
Okay.
You're up like a
Hunter
rock. He was
Tinker.
in front of me
Drew
when the race
Jewell.
started.
Not surprised you fell off after
Scared,
15
but
laps.
luckily able to keep that nose point. Heavy damage.
Oh,
Keep
that
You
it
wouldn't
is-
push the
that's
tires in a
close.
week in the first 10 laps. You wouldn't be so slow in the first place. Goodbye. See you later.
Points for him sitting there in 20th.
Bam!
He needs to get those
There's not a
points
lot of
tonight.
times I agree with
Top
Vinny. I
16
agree with
tries
Vinny,
chance to fight for the championship.
He does it every week,
Be a
and
driver
that's
to watch
about
for
it.
if he's able to make a
Oh,
save, but
Doris.
still there. That was a close call. He's got a
Bro, the 72, oh my god, dude. Driving me fucking nuts. I cannot get around him.
That'd be all
Still
right.
there. Clear on the inside.
My rear's on ice.
You're lucky you even got an apology. Oh my god, shut the fuck up already.
Sorry, Tyler.
You too, Ed.
No worries.
I was gonna say, Edward has no room to talk.
I'm at 20, by the way.
Hey, Larry, just bet you did this race. Jesus Christ.
On stay green. I'd see maybe a little bit more talking points between those drivers later on. We hop on board with the Hello Kitty machine of Cedric Hunter trying to make the pass on Tom Bourne.
No, Christopher Wade, you can't get by me.
Backfiring. He continues to fall backwards now as we ride on board, get a sense of what it's like to race here at Dover.
Whoa.
A little bit of a bump by
That's
the
an interesting
06,
line.
but Justin, this track's so unique from some of the other courses we go to.
All unique, but a really fun track. He really puts it in the driver's
On the high
hands.
side.
A lot of
Running the
different
bottom
ways
has
to
been
drive.
helping me
Right
save
there.
tires,
Right
at least
there.
just a little
Workout
bit.
just drops. You can feel that almost down
Still
in
there.
your stomach when you're out there watching at the screen. The car
Still
just
there.
drops down to the ground. And you just
Clear
get
up
this
high.
whole sensation of the gravity. You see right there, Sam. You can see how Lucy got out of the corner.
Why is this guy fighting so fucking hard for 29th?
That's how quick this track can jump out and bite you.
Yeah, it certainly can. It talked about that elevation change. The highest point of the track to the lowest point. 3 stories is the difference. These drivers fall, and it's a lot of distance that they are working with, and that change of elevation will unsettle these vehicles.
Hold on to
They
it,
hold
Dakota.
steady for now as we look back at the middle of the pack where drivers that have been pushing forward have been very loose. You can see it there. Big moves shown all around. Nick Crawford in the 74 trying to make a move on Danny Cochran. Also saw a little bit of shift.
What is this dude, Ryan Newman or something?
Trying to find openings to move forward, but This is the group. If you're gonna see a caution before our stage break at the end of lap 30, this might be the pack that we're gonna see it happen as we see Trent jump a few other drivers trying to find an opening to go forward as Richard Wilson gets into the wall. Really, the gradient affects everyone into one another. Luckily, no one gets more contact. They hold steady, but that 56 is in trouble on the outside. That outside wall is going to be sneaking up on him. It's the rest of the field able to avoid where this contact could be happening.
Oh my god, dude. Give it up, bro.
You gotta get up close to that wall, and it's really hard to get the car off that wall. You gotta get the car underneath it too. They're trying to pinch it down low out of the corner, and it's just a drastic change in the banking. And this track's just really fun to watch.
There's a big checkup in front of us. What the hell is happening? Oh, it's all the cars that qualified and then burned up their stuff.
It's just great to see the multi.
There's a lot of them,
especially with these cars.
Oh, bro, just moves over for you.
Shifting too when they want as the tires wear out. Put on a great show here.
I just made you fast on the outside.
For these drivers to be screaming for tires.
And all these drivers fighting outside of our top 20. This is the battle of
I still have a little bit of tire to burn.
happening with 56 falling backwards. Is battling outside the top 25. Richard Wilson for Bronson Stafford for 27th position. Is the 61 moving forward. Dakota Modi is also able to make the pass over Richard Wilsifer.
We might get a green flag for stopping this race.
Not loving the handling of this car. Again, one of our early takeoff drivers really utilizing his tires early on those first 10 to 15 laps. And now this is the reward he's being given for himself.
My tires are
gone. About to be the start of lap 28. Giving us 3 laps to go before the stage is over.
I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I was pretty good in my tires. I might have been even too good to him.
Right now, Gavin Rogers.
I'm curious to see what our
Maybe.
first are gonna be.
I'm in a pretty sticky spot right now of it being just tight.
7 gap lead over Larry Yingling.
That might also be because I'm in 5th gear.
Willing to settle where they're at right now. Get major drivers to watch out for. Ryan Kelly, Vincent Sora. I think they'll be the drivers to watch out for once we reset after this stage break. But it is all Gavin Rogers. This is the dominance that he wants to have. And
oh, we got a wreck on the back on the front stretch.
Oh, there's your stage, I guess.
That is the stage.
I will take that.
61. Wait, sorry about that, man.
In the field on the straightaway.
If you fill up on fuel here, you'll be good to the end.
All the way back in 32nd position.
Yes, sir.
And now.
One another.
I deafened myself because it was getting too loud, and I had to lock in.
That will be
There was like a group of like 6 cars battling in front of me pretty hard.
Top 10, as you said.
Yeah, it was the same with Dakota and I. We were just like, what is happening?
Bro, the 72 was driving me nuts. I couldn't get around him.
Be careful in the pits here, guys.
Should be the
They get
next
pretty
coming out of this
congested
next
real
group.
quick.
Yeah, this camera's probably gonna. There we go. Like, now we're gonna see these
Up we got
drivers
entry.
coming off the exit of the corner, side by side. Nothing here between the two, and Richard breaks loose, gets into the 53. Mike Tellier's trying to whoa up. Same for Carl Puller.
Don't hit the
And it's hard to react when you're that
Kyle
close
Larson
to
the barrels,
one another.
10-4.
Pass me,
Just
58.
Roger wall damage
Pass
for
me,
the
58.
71. But Richard
I am the
Wilson
5
just
car after all.
snapping loose, and then coming down to the 53.
That's like the most
We love you, Dakota.
iRacing has.
Every week it's something.
It's becoming a weekly occurrence.
I know. It's just chill.
Too far forward, my ass.
Car in front of him, and then
Too far forward, Mike.
behind to go. We see that very often.
Well, we would
I was
usually talk to
81,
our stage
82.
winner
82,
on
85.
this score, but congratulations.
87,
to Gavin
87.
Rogers.
You got
on
81,
this run.
81,
We're gonna
89.
try to talk to, might be from Yin Yang. Get to see if we can try to bring
What was right
up
for you guys?
Larry Yingling
85.
on his thoughts
87.
on that run after they're done with pit road stops. Because this 67 was
I was,
really using
82
those
right
tires.
here.
on
Actually
the
really
restart. He
saving
might
my
have to
tires
use
there
them
at the
once
end of the run.
again to fight off
I
pit
feel good.
road.
I'm gonna
Goes
win this
to
race,
Gavin
guys. I'm gonna
Rogers. He'll
win.
keep that lead
Real.
position. Zach Hall, he'll
good.
lose a spot to John.
Almost.
The 68
Almost
is
got
bad.
See,
He is
Brad.
bad.
Pull up
That guy
our
is
second
bad,
place
bro.
runner.
No.
Able to
Let's go,
lead some of
Brandon.
those early
Leader
laps.
has
Let's go,
lane
Brandon.
switch restart, right?
Wait, who's the 68 car?
Jared, he had the Let's Go
Oh.
rated sticker, so I objectively root against him every week, and it's
Well,
always
yeah,
fun to see him
you
fail.
find yourself second. You had a
definitely.
very strong push
Even
there
if you
early on to start
agree
this
with
race
them,
off. What's this
it's still
feeling
ruined
like
Brandon Brown's
out there on
career,
pit?
so-
Zachary Hall also sped.
Really just depending how you drive.
Oh,
I made him
Started
sped.
getting pretty loose.
You made him
about
sped?
15 laps
I
in.
made him speed.
Especially as you do the corner.
It was
tight entering.
like I got a good jump out
It's,
because he was ahead of
I'm
me.
notorious for destroying
going
my right
in,
front
and
tire
I got a
here,
nice
So I
jump.
was surprised I didn't do that in that run.
Trenton?
Hopefully he spun an exit because I was
So
pushing him down the
try and keep
entire
doing
pit
what I was
lane.
doing there and
because we were
I think I
going
should
pretty
be able
slow.
to have top 10 speed
But then
late
I
in the race.
passed him on the pit exit, and he
Larry,
must have sped up
you're
too
doing great
much
up here.
to try to get
Kinda
me.
got an obvious question.
I will just say that that does make me happy because I'm restarting on the inside now because of it.
Hey, I actually gained a spot. Hell yeah, I'm 27th.
Yeah, definitely pretty important. This time you be able to go before green, so you should be able to be first entering turn 1 out of so reactor time and not spin my tires too much.
That also puts me in the
That's in chat for Zach.
Well, Larry, I want to say thanks for giving us great entertainment for the first couple laps.
Who won
of
the
this
stage,
race.
Gavin?
Good luck. We'll send you back to your team. Well, good luck on this next restart.
Zach, you bet on exit, right?
As that's a Yin Yang Racing driver, Larry Yingling.
Yeah, I don't know. I fucking
Kelly.
blacked out. It was like 41
For
somehow.
this restart.
I told you someone would get. I told you
Somehow.
there'd be a lot of speed penalties tonight.
Larry,
Oh
obviously,
man, I'm glad I was on exit though, because I was gonna push me down to pit road, so I was hoping that wasn't that case.
Yes, and also restarting
you
here,
good, you good.
very challenging. The way to green flag, you're kind of almost barely on the straightaway. If you get any wheels,
It's all
spinning,
John
there's
Forman's
no-
fault.
That's the problem. He's
He
right
said,
now
I
most
think
of
I
the guys are
made
making
Zach
sure
bed.
getting wheel spin and stacking up the field because that's more problematic. We see it
I wish I could blame it on him.
quite often, so it will be very challenging, especially like he said he's not able
Even
to
though I only
go
gained like
until the leader
5
goes, so
spots,
he
I really
has that
don't feel
disadvantage,
comfortable
but we
being
know
in
he's
this
a
spot.
great driver.
I don't feel
Definitely can
comfortable
get done
with
if
my
he needs to.
5. Oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
we have a
It's
very
funny, I started in
unfortunate
11th
moment
at the start of the
happen
race.
to last week's winner of
Dropped
Zach
to
Hall.
like
Talk about how he
14th
lost
or
the battle
16th and now I'm back
exiting
up
out
to
of pit
11th.
road. Let's make it even worse.
up 4
Sped
positions.
off the exit.
And I
go
got
to
good on
the
the-
end
and I
of
got
the
good on the long
line
run,
on
too,
this
so.
restart.
All right,
So
here's
from
where we
what
wreck it.
fifth place restarts
Here's
out,
where
we're
Dakota
going
is
back
about to miss the
in
wreck,
3
and I get
seconds.
punted by
Tough start
Carpooler
for
into
himself.
Dakota.
Oh, hell
He's
yeah.
got a long race to try to
Chain
get
reaction, my
back
favorite.
Over 115
Also,
laps to
just
go
keep in mind you will
here
need some
tonight
fuel
at
at
Dover.
the pit stop.
Stage racing is over. It's
I'm
now
gonna-
all
I'm gonna,
about the
like, mute
win.
myself
Who's
again,
going to
so
grab
it
that
might definitely
trophy
so.
here for race
All right.
number 8? Gavin
All right,
Rogers
boys,
is
let's go.
hoping to
Good
grab
luck,
his
brother.
third win of the season over Larry Yingling, trying to get himself back into the win column here tonight. Going to be open for the West as the drivers get prepared for this restart. Your top 5, Gavin Rogers in 75, Larry Yingling in 67, Ryan Kelly in 3rd, going to be John Forbes 4th, and Cedric Hunter finishing out your top 5. As Space Car enters pit road, it's about to be time for us to go green as they enter the restart zone. It's go time as the outside road takes off. Gavin Rogers already gone. The inside road caught sleeping. It's already Kelly up to 2nd place for the 3 machine.
Green Machine going to go right from being in 5th, 6th position early in that run to 2nd place, and now he has his eyes set on that leader. He has a little bit of gap over to 67, and we know the 3 likes to save those tires. So you see right here, the 11 and 13 going to beat our first side-by-side battle here.
Now I'm back to my same shenanigans.
5th position, but Drew Juba trying to make that run back. He's getting back up into that top 5 position.
You see on screen we have 2 13 drivers. The pink 13 is Cedric Hunter as the pass for the lead is made as Gavin Rogers making a choice, giving up spacing, recognizing this could be a long run. Not wanting to use up those tires, and going to be RPC Ryan Kelly taking the lead
That took care of
position.
itself.
Yep.
That's 75, safe for Cedric Hunter. This could be a long conveyor belt if Gavin Rogers cannot fall down and find spacing to get underneath and get to that inside row. Finally does so in 3rd, but Cedric Hunter
say, how's
doesn't want to
Anthony
give up that
Gaudio
spot
in
too
this
easily.
race?
He's to the quarter panel off the exit 2.
Like you said, the 75 trying to save the tires, but also how much is he also abusing the tires by having to run up higher on the track? Is that also going to cost him? Trying to save, but lose positions and have to battle back. We know he's fast. We know he can do it. He's back and forth from
This fucking cluster of cars in front of us here.
Oh, it's just one big long line.
Next
Oh.
corner here, as you see on screen, the 06.
Yeah, I'm
We
getting
know
freight
he's
trainers.
that run speed. Will he be pushing again? Is he going to be driving up to the front?
Yeah, Dakota, if you can see,
Fading?
just
Got
down the
car
front
figured out.
stretch, it's just one long line.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
yeah, I
some
see
too
him.
wide.
Yeah, I was one of the guys stuck on the inside. I just lost 4 spots.
On the other 13, pink 13, Cedric Hunter, the blue and red is Drew Jua. A couple of speeds at the right numbers for tonight's race. But we'll do our best to try to let you know which driver is which. As Vincent Sora, Brian McCann, they'll stay side by side with one another as
Pretty racing for
51. Gonna go with the traditional route that he had on the last run. Back off, save his tires, and hope that he can regain these positions back. But my pick, Brian McCann, he's up 5 positions from where he qualified. He's continuing to try to move forward.
And we know he's a fast driver who can definitely get it done, especially these next-gen cars. ultra smart driver, like you said. Right now, he's in a good spot. Doesn't have.
Oh,
He has
Noel
people
just
rushing
killed
out,
the
but he
field.
has a little bit of spacing. Just he's able to make.
Waiting for that to happen.
Around anyone in front. It's kind of hard to over. Be like a conveyor belt, like you said. Right here, right now, maybe you can stay down low. Maybe make a spot. And actually enter a little higher here, trying to get that run out of turns 1 and 2.
Trying to get a run, if possible, on his team. Open for the best. It's going to be Ryan McCann trying to figure out a way to get by his nightmare fuel teammate Vincent Sora. As they continue to just linger here in 11th in 12th position. Behind them was getting a little bit racy action, but seeing Ken Campbell have one of his better runs of the season. He's been having a rough computer and also just offline issues that have been unable to fit to race a lot, but here tonight, maybe making 41 laps so far, as he's going to be having the 07. Brian Noel put some pressure. We saw the 07 hit very loose just in those first 30 laps of this race. See if maybe they learned something as I say that. Gets a little snappy loose and holds on for himself. But our front pack, they're starting to get a little bit racy as well. Ryan Kelly, he's got pressure now in behind him in his mirror as Shane Tarian and a few others trying to find spacing to go side by side, battling behind.
Oh, that number 9 machine, we talked about him. He's fast to get to the outside. He's going to try to make the pass on the outside in that 13th machine. Is Cedric Hunter down? Is that going to put number 9 machine up in the 3rd place? He's got that outside run going.
Or Noel is going to kill somebody.
Evenly coming out of his corner, not going to be able to do it.
He's reaching over to press his button.
See if he continues to run that outside line, Sam. I mean, what do you think? It seems like he's got it working.
Any of these guys up here just ripping the outside. Really good. The tires are going to hold up.
Same here.
Let's backfire after 5 to 10 laps of aggressive racing. These tires will start to fade off, and it's more so the heat that builds in, but also the tire wear. This track, concrete surface for a mile.
Oh, what a save.
I was waiting for him to turn back into the field.
This track, tires have always been a factor. I feel like in any form as Tom Bourne breaks loose, holds on, he'll lose.
I have no idea what just happened.
Luckily keeps that note.
Someone damn near just killed all of us.
Like that, I mean, tire wear, even with slides.
I was expecting to come out of floor and see death. Y'all really disappointed me.
We almost did.
Tom Bourne got loose and he started like chasing it down, and I thought he was gonna right hook it back into everybody.
Starting to see those drivers get loose coming out of corners and have those scary moments as they lose brake traction coming out of the corner.
Cody, is that you on the top line up there?
Just putting on a great battle up here. I mean,
He definitely himself.
I forgot.
It probably is.
It was.
It is. I see him.
He looked up in his mirror and kind of went in that corner a little higher.
He got too confident with his tire saving.
Yeah.
This is not where you want to be running hard either.
Hello.
Seems like most drivers
This thing goes long, man.
work that outside and get to the outside quarter. They're really making up speed.
Told you, I had a feeling this race was going to go more green than people thought.
I'm surprised, honestly.
I'm not sure if we'll have a green flag stop.
I mean, listen, this could devolve into or dissolve into an ISRC race where it's grouping.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
See him up there.
Or you overcorrect, or you can just let the car slide down into the apron, and oh no, trouble in front. It's gonna be the 7. It's gonna be the 13, excuse me, of Cedric Hunter in the Hello Kitty machine. Gets into the outside and off the exit of 4. He'll continue to be in trouble.
Yeah, it could turn into a caution fest at the end of the race. You never know.
Now you're in the Hornets' nest. Everyone's
running all these laps just to have a series of shootouts at the end of
a simple mistake.
Like just that little mistake, like you said, it really hurt the 13. He was running up in 3rd and 4th position, challenging to try and
Yeah, I really need to get around the
Kelly
61.
England up there, and now he fades to outside the top 10, I believe, Sam. I mean, just from that little mistake.
Dakota, there's a lot of purple cars in front of us.
I know, right?
Place with Vincent Sora also seen rubbing action. There's the other 13. It's the blue and red.
John, there is such a gaggle like right behind you.
They were whipping against one another.
What a send!
The last lap, still trying to give each other spacing if possible. But I'm shocked by the drivers that started on that last restart up front. They've really given up a lot of positions for themselves. John Forbes, he's falling to 7. Vincent Sora is back to 12. And also got Rogers, who took the lead initially. He's back to 6th place. Kind of shocking, but a tactic. Trying to save these tires for later on in this run. We're only 18 laps of green flag racing so far on these tires.
These drivers feel like this is going to be one of those races that You mentioned there was a lot of cautions here, but that was in a different car. Maybe
Go
they
for it,
kinda
we'll
felt
spur it.
like
But if you kill us,
there
I'm
wasn't
blaming
as
you.
many cautions in this race, and they want to make sure
Alright.
I
they
hear him
protect those
pedaling.
tires, and that's why he's
Oh, no wonder he keeps wrecking. He's feathering the throttle out of the corner.
Yeah, don't do that.
Kind of have to on the bottom. Zach was doing the same thing when he was under me.
You talked about the drivers.
I mean, you definitely want to roll into it pretty smooth though if you can.
Yeah.
I've just been just kind of letting off and just keeping it at just a steady pace. Because he's punching it enough. Oh, that's Zach.
Definitely probably wants to be able to show tonight. He get it done at
I
Dover.
thought that was Mike.
Well, that's exactly what he was doing under me,
One
so.
driver that's done the opposite, biggest loser.
It was-
after going into pit
Yeah,
road.
Zach
dude.
wasn't doing it, it was Richard that was doing it.
Oh,
And I think he's
gotcha.
finally got the
And
go
then
button. It is time
I thought
to
Mike
make
Teller
some
was back for
passes
round
going
2.
forward. Only has been able to move up to 27 after restarting 30 seconds. So there's a lot of time that needs to be made up, and this race will take away quickly if we stay green, which this racetrack has been odd.
Dakota, try to follow Zach's line. He'll get us through this mess.
Yeah.
Back in season 2 and 5, only 2 cautions per race came out. Back in season 7, the last time we ran here, 15 cautions were thrown. Here tonight, based on who we're
Jesus.
seeing these drivers racing, it might be one of those low caution-filled races, which might throw strategy now out there of how well can you protect your tires unless we get too many wiggles like that. Is seeing the 74, Nick Crawford trying to get by the troublesome Christopher Norris.
I appreciate the sub though,
Just
thank
a
you.
little bit of a good picture of our ISRC Truck Series
I count that
drivers,
lap
Cody
like
Reed,
50.
Nick Crawford, and
Where
Christopher
that whole thing
Norris.
transpired.
ISRC Truck Series come back
What gear are you
just
guys running
2
on?
weeks away. We're excited to be giving you
Fifth.
coverage
Really?
of this season.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a bad idea.
Nick
It's
Crawford,
helping to
Cody
drive
Reed,
off, but
Crawford
definitely
and
starting to
Shane
get more
right
squirrely.
at an opening,
I'm
but
going back to
it's
fifth
so
here.
hard to make passes right now this late in the run.
It's late into the run, but these drivers are still running some pretty fast lap times.
Passing a lap, I'm moving your brakes ever so slowly forward.
A lap. These drivers are clicking away. This
Trying to
race
help
is
the
flying
balance
by
a little
already,
bit.
One third of the way through, and you mentioned Zach Hall having that issue. Last week,
struggling
so
here.
fast on the road course, tonight qualifying great. Pit road penalty, putting it back
I've
to
never been very good at
32nd
Dover.
position. Is he
Oh,
gonna
they're
be
trying to
able
wreck back here.
Without the help of caution,
No,
can he
Trenton.
get back to the top 10 at this point?
I'll let Trenton in.
Without cautions, I think it might be a little tough to get a
Let
top
him
10,
gather
but
himself.
Top 15 might be the window to watch out for.
I don't think Lucifer will, though.
It's gonna be the 46 Trent jump has a little bit of a scare off
Nope.
into turn 2. As that was behind this group we were just watching, they keep
Well, that's
it
gonna be
together.
death, John.
The big scare drivers having to scatter. The 46 continues to be having troubles. He just giving up
Oh, for God's sake, dude.
Look out for the hero.
Rise to get himself rolling here tonight with this field. Obviously, the handle fade away
So
quickly.
they're got loose
Getting that
again.
outside wall. You know,
Oh, look out,
once
the
Bro,
go.
are you fucking kidding me,
the
dude?
wall on the right angle, you could have a broken vehicle.
Alright.
Immediately would have
56.
Well, ever since they've done that update recently,
He started going up the track a little bit. Then you guys both start getting loose.
Suspension, just getting up into that
This
wall and
looked like an
breaking it,
awkward situation for
kinda
the both of you.
down the front straight away and not enjoying that race.
Great,
anymore.
back
You
behind the
get it-
fucking
get
72
fixed
again.
A couple laps down and your race is pretty much over. With how
Be another
tight these
fucking
points are,
30 laps before I get around
I
him.
don't want to have any kind of issues. As you see right here on screen,
So you guys are halfway is going to be about lap 90
just
to
keeping their piece
95.
right there, but they want to get moving. Don't want to be losing any
So
more
that'll
time
be
because these
the-
leaders are going to be coming up. Not lap traffic yet.
SDR are a bunch of no talent morons.
Real.
USDR too, buddy.
Back for the battling instead of our top
Boom,
10.
McCann hard
Not in this league.
Hello, Kitty
Go on.
Machine.
Go on, buddy, but you imagine what that is.
Trying to make his way forward as Tom
I love how
Ford
everyone
continues
just
to
shifts
lose a
up to
little
the
bit of
like
that
very
rear end,
top
but
lane
also
in the middle of the
it
corner.
feels like it's every other car when we have
keep
that
this
shot
green, baby.
lead
My tires
down,
are coming in.
The barrel of the straightaway.
Yeah, mine are too.
There are vehicles every other
So are
loose
Sora's
rear
is
end
hauling
with
ass.
the whole wall, perhaps the sidewall. It is a close spot as we continue
God,
to
I
see
thought
these
I was
laps
done with
tick
them, and here's
away.
another one. Come on.
90 laps to go.
Get away from me. Get out of my head.
Pressured by Brian Noel. Also having
Get out of your own head.
Tom Sinchek looking for a position and a place to maybe make the pass if possible.
Hold your line. All that's been going on up front at Sturgeon. We talked about him being in fourth. He's dropped back to sixth. But Gavin Rogers, he was running sixth up to third. The pole sitter gave up that track position early in the run. Chose to take care of the car. Now he's getting those positions back. He's still there. Second, but up to third position.
Car number 90. The rating is 1.18. Still there.
Someone tell the 56 is not Tokyo Drift.
of if possible, but he might be in trouble. Fear from
It's so easy to run around him because if you get anywhere close to him and not give him as much space,
Look, he's getting loose in front of me.
He freaks out. You need to get close to him. He doesn't want to wreck anybody. So if he wrecks you, yeah, he wrecks you, but he's gonna feel worse than you do.
I challenge him to that.
Clip that on the stream.
It's our stage break yellow, having an incident between drivers further on back. That's been our one caution so far here tonight. If you're just joining us, this is race 23rd place. Of the season of WSSR Cup Series. Coverage on Free Fast Broadcasting. My name is Sam Dyer. Joining me up in the booth is Justin Malarkey, as always, here on Wednesday night. And Robert Warrior Jr. running productions for every single Freaky Fast broadcast. As we're watching the battling currently for 6th place, Vincent Sora in the 51, ticketing inside groove over Edward Sherwood Jr. on the outside. 51, 71, and it's Sherwood Jr. defending for now as Sora trying to find an opening, but it's so tight.
I'm trying.
Any little mistake could be critical to ruin your
it's hard to pass.
And the two-time champion Vincent Sora finds an opening and he'll pounce on it after that little slip up.
71's going to continue to fight back on that outside.
Okay, let's go take this
just
lane.
seems like the 71's struggling to rotate through the center of the corner, just kind of can't keep
Sorry.
on the bottom. He's able to run the outside still, but I think the 51 and the 11 are probably going to be running out of patience here. Maybe start pushing the nibble up a little bit more each time. I just feel like that 71 right now is struggling to get through the corner a little bit.
Should have moved off a little more.
9 in front. Just
we almost had a wreck on the front.
No, I just got past Bronson.
As I say that, like, 51's going to try and jump to the outside and maybe get a run coming out of his corner. As you see the 71 get loose here.
Instead of holding it on the bottom, I slid it down, and then as he kind of stayed high, I went like half a lane up from the bottom. 1.5 lane.
As the 51 still stays side by side, and John Forbes is in that tricky position where you're just waiting. You're waiting to see which lane will prevail. Will it be the inside, the outside?
There is a lot of cars. Where's the field?
Following this whole run, and see the 9 get a little bit sideways.
Yeah, there's quite a big breakaway in like the top 10.
Yeah, because Kanata, what position are you running in?
John Forbes takes that little opportunity with
3 and 4 leaders, or well, power leaders are like 1 right now.
I'm in 25th, and I'm coming out of 4 right now.
I tell you what, that's such a classic over abuse of the car right there.
Well, the purple cars are battling.
And the purple cars are wrecking.
Might be wrecking.
Oh, somehow they saved it. What the fuck? Damn, they're getting lucky as fuck back here.
Right there for the 51 not to be able to make the pass.
Yeah, well, sorry about that. I kind of put everybody up there. That was also kind of my fault partially.
Danny's Tokyo drifting.
Everyone saved a good head with gun.
And you need to make this pass immediate because you are catching.
That's a gaggle.
I'm liking it. I'm getting by GT, goddammit.
Between this pack of 3 to the 9.
Never mind.
Every single time, every lap that ticks away.
Remember, you were trying to make a pass on the bottom.
For a pass, but now we're also going to be getting to that tricky spot. Pit stops. When
it has to be like the half a lane up.
Sorry, Trenton.
Their tires. We're about 10 laps away.
You're good, brother.
From drivers
it can't be the top lane, but it can be any other lane.
Maybe think about making a pit stop.
Well, I found the guys who ran the outside for the first 10 laps.
20 to 30
hey!
Before they enter pit road for the final time here tonight.
I can confirm it was not a good idea. I mean, they are still plus positions though.
That's what you knew that was gonna happen.
Really afraid
oh, Crawford in the wall.
I know you're gonna get that fresh rubber, but if you can't make it
you got
to the
loose
end
behind
of the
me
race
and hit the wall right in front of
early
him.
like that, please start it because you
What happened to Carl?
It looked pretty hard.
Potentially 2 laps depending.
Yeah, Nick's dropping like a rock. You lost 3 spots.
That could be detrimental to your night. So I think these drivers
the next car is
because I got a little bit pushed tight, and I think I scared of it.
Tell you what, if anyone does pit early, they can gain a lot of time.
Sorry, Nick, I had to get out of the gas completely there. It was just getting so tight.
As we see the incremental
Okay.
for ourselves, he's seen drivers get very much on top of one another, and that's Cody Reed and Nick Crawford, they have been bouncing
Question.
one another
Who's
gonna
be the
for
one
the
to pit
last
first?
20 laps. They have been relentless on trying to see
I don't
who's
know.
going to be
Aaron
making
Smith,
that pass
welcome.
solidified, and Nick Crawford finally is able to do so. Now
big-
that
I'm-
led
Oh, big
to
wreck, big wreck in one, big wreck in
There
one,
we
big
go.
wreck in one.
Past
Huge.
the 25,
Huge,
Cody
huge,
Reed
huge, huge.
getting that
It's
rear
huge.
restrictions machine.
We're under caution.
Looks like
It's
for the
closed.
12, he'll just
It's
settle.
closed.
Someone
The amount of marker breaking that I just witnessed.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, John.
John,
no. Corbisay.
Some drivers trying to
John.
find an opening, and it's
Shane hit the wall in
Forbes with
front of
the
me.
major
And
Hey,
damage.
Steve, I think the auto clear is still on.
Like a few other drivers, heavy damage. and
Damn it.
Ken
Hate to see it,
Campbell
hate to see it.
as well.
There when I got hit down past the cone,
He saw the 32
and I need a couple guys to pass me.
Kind of put him back there.
Can we catch up, guys? We need to go. Like, we're a lap behind.
Play here really shortly, but it looked like at least
Vinny's
5 or
kill.
6 cars involved. Vinny's kill?
Watch out.
Yeah, I
You're
got
the one
one
who's
right down
passing
into
me,
it.
right?
Oh,
yeah,
the
dang.
exit of turn 4, where we're going to be seeing this.
And then I got arc brake like 4
So
times.
what happened? What exactly happened?
Shane Terry got loose, right hooked into the wall in front of me, like midway down the straightaway. And I tried to get to his left, but I couldn't. So it fucked me, and then it spun him, and then it spun me into Vinny.
Getting ripped, dude.
And then I just kept getting hit.
That netcode that puts the 11 up off
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ground.
John got hit by about
and
20
that
guys.
little
That
bit of
fucking
move
sucks,
gets him out
bro.
of shape. Vincent Sora involved.
Watch your speed
Same
limit in
for
the pits.
Cedric
Box
Connor.
5.
Here comes the flying 15 at Campbell.
Thank you, Dick.
And we'll see, I believe, one more driver pile in late.
Yeah,
I think that might be Zach Hall, just nowhere to go.
I somehow
Hard on
didn't
the
get him.
brakes. The brakes don't let you steer.
not tell you
I think the black. I think the auto clear was still on, so you got a meatball that cleared.
Yeah, I'm down 200 RPM.
Can I get the
Up
track
there,
cleared
no
before I hit my
crews
box,
stopping at
please?
track. No one ran way up there to clear it. Unfortunate incident. We'll have to try and get on
I
board
just-
there.
I just put the-
I
I just put the speed up to 141 and back down to 35, and I was fine.
Boom, the heavy contact. with
Yeah,
13,
I usually get up
and then
to
Zach
near
Hall
40, and then I
right
slow
here
down
at
to like
the end,
33.
Coming in to finish off the 11.
I'm gonna try to turn on the stream to see if I can see that wreck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that
FYI,
was
I
big.
remember
That was a
the
big wreck.
numbers and want
Fields able to
something.
drive on by. Luckily, there was enough space, and we'd been green long enough
Put
that
you on the list
it
here.
could have been a lot worse if there was
Optional,
no
so I mean,
near that Hornets
keep it
nest
rolling.
deeper in the field. But see the contact.
God, dude, every time I'm in a good
15,
spot.
just nowhere to go for himself, and then Zach Hall.
Okay,
locking
so
the brakes
Shane
down,
Terrian's
but
in front of
they will not slow
John.
up in time.
Edward sped.
That's going to be 4 drivers heavily involved in our first
Looks
official
like-
DNF of the night. It'll be a driver that wasn't even involved
Yeah.
with that. Carl Buller
What's
has
his name?
runs.
Terrian got
The,
loose, got into John.
server.
John came up, hit the
Out of this
wall.
race,
I mean, John knows this, but he
but
just said,
expect
"Oh,
to
came
see
down into
Forbes in pit road
to
for quite a
Vincent.
while.
Damn."
63,
Hit
77.
Cedric.
Getting a little bit more repairs, unless somehow he
66,
gives away. But
69.
looks like these drivers, even with that nose,
So I've really used up-
Yeah, Dakota, you're just getting it in the
Zach
corner too
Hall
hard.
and
Yeah.
John Forbes
69.75.
Yeah, everybody
I
got
thought I was
past me,
killing my
man.
tires, but I guess
Man,
not.
This is,
Dude, I might
this
be
certainly going to be awkward timing for some, but also makes this
66,
awkward.
78.
This puts these drivers in the window of
Yeah,
fuel.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm definitely,
decent.
I definitely know I'm entering too hard.
I will just say that tire wear is a result of me using fourth gear more.
I've been pretty comfortable with my car the whole time.
I was starting towards the middle and the end of that run. Yeah, I was using fourth, and it was helping a little bit, but it definitely
I
was
see it on the wall, that
Very
that
important.
code
You want
stuff
to see
together.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that.
Be the battle these drivers
Anyway,
have to
we were
decide.
starting with
Restart's gonna
71
be
to
very
go,
important to see
which
who's
I
able to
think,
do what
I
on
doubt
this
anyone's going to
restart,
bet.
and
Yeah.
how fast they're able to
Unless we
get
get
to the
cautions,
front
we probably
and then
will.
go into tire
Probably
conservation.
will. That was big.
After
Sorry,
pit
John.
stops were done,
Yeah,
leader
every
up
week.
front, saw there for
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah,
That was
it's yellow. Pits are open.
blue and red. That's Drew Jua. We're in a different
I just saw a
number
ton of
here
smoke.
this
I didn't
evening.
even know what was
Is
going
the
on.
77 on our ticker. Gavin Rogers
We saw a
falls
few
to
cars
second.
clobber the
Ryan
wall.
Kelly third.
I just saw
Larry
par-
Fourth,
I just saw
and
parts
fifth
flying
goes to
everywhere.
Tom
Yeah.
Sirchak. We're gonna wait and see if the lights go off this time by for the pace
Been
car.
blessed
with
the inside.
I'm on the inside. This is great.
Are you one
Christopher-
degree?
Running here, but
Yeah, we're 1 degree now.
if
Christopher
the lights,
Norris is
click
on my
off,
outside.
We'll go to a commercial break. and
Somehow
if the
Hey,
lights
you
are off,
I went
we'll
from
just stand
19th to
by.
11th
Justin,
under
I
that.
went from like 25th to 15th.
I'm 17th now.
after
Yeah,
having
Cody, that was the
93
result
lap
of
race,
people
start
wrecking.
to
There was a
run
big
for
wreck,
stage.
a couple speeding
Then we
penalties.
just had this long 40-lap
That was
run.
big.
What do you
Yeah.
think the mentality
I
is?
need
shook
this.
up this
I
field
don't
up.
get
Out of your way right away.
For the rest of the
Flag
season.
goes green.
Should
I don't even know
playoffs.
how I feel about
Well,
being
that's
here.
right.
Knowing that they got,
I mean, I like it.
another
It's fine,
70
but
laps to
Where
go.
are you right now?
Like you
I'm
said,
15th. Pedels is 17th.
That took out a lot of good cars.
Yeah.
I think you kind of
A lot
got
of
to make
cars
sure
that are
you
locked
take
in
care
on
of your stuff
point.
here. I mean, the problem is if he gets
Yeah,
some caution,
still a lot
give
of good
John
cars.
is
Caution comes out.
John, where are you
I guess
standing
you say
right now?
hi.
He is 14th.
Before you know you're back 5 minutes
I am.
from where you
I am
want to
13th
be.
because he
So
gets
you
wrecked
really
every
got to make
fucking
sure you
week.
go.
Yeah.
Just don't go too hard.
I'm 21st right now. So I'm slow.
It really is.
And I don't
Alright,
go practice.
Alright, we got Juwa here starting leading us off, so
What's gonna go wrong?
Be going back to green flag.
I just
Racing
expect for it to go green.
Two races of the 3 and battling 2 cautions. Finished out inside of regulation. Let's see if we can have another one of those runs. Starting on the inside, going to be Drew Juwa. Outside lane, not able to take off. Ryan Kelly once again rewarded for being
I'm kind of just wanting to keep the same pace as I've been doing.
John,
Here,
you're
people pass me.
Before. Watch out for Rogers. He might just play a little bit more protective. Save these tires for later on. While Ryan Kelly, he's right back to the point. He wants that clean air badly.
He's going to waste no time driving it
Nice
down
corner,
low.
Roger.
Look at that. He's just going to clear the 13 or 77.
See if we can be a little bit better on our right front this time.
What you are looking at, he's got the different numbers.
is almost right up there.
Look at this. We got a battle right here for 4th, 5th, 6th position. That 06 machine, he's been fast.
He did start from the
tonight.
back. He's kind of moving
to the field.
But he's also on the ball.
Right there, running in the top 10.
Let those guys stay side by side.
Well, no, because I want to pass them. I'm right behind him.
I'm right in front of him.
And is just trying to stay on the apron.
Let me get by and then go side by side again.
The rest of the field don't know where that driver's going to be. Also looking at this shot right now that we have. We've got Thompson, Jack, Tom Bourne, side by side.
One of those two.
One of them's Christopher Norris, our biggest mover so far, up 26 positions in 38 machines.
Right, I'm going to deafen again.
As the Toms go back and forth on who's going to be finishing.
Glad that attorney right there.
But contact between the 06 and the 26. Keeping it close between each other, but it's Tom Bourne.
Although my nose is probably fucked over from this.
Christopher Norris puts down the fastest lap of the race.
Christopher Norris building up all that speed. Another driver building the speed.
Could have gotten the spot. God damn it. Bronson hit the wall. And what's his name? GT couldn't react and I couldn't react too.
I wasn't expecting you to slow down that much in the middle of the corner.
No,
you're good. I'm just trying to save my tire.
It's a little pit stop going down the front straight, but we saw how that could easily bring out a caution. Luckily, no caution right there. It was the 97 machine who got up and walled to Tim Horton's car.
That's going to be Mike Tellier, your Daytona Opal winner a few races ago. Now
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Larry Productions machine trying to push his way forward behind him in the gray and white. And he was a little bit jacked up here tonight, but that's going to be the 46 of Trent Jump.
I hate how momentum-based this track is, because I would love to just let Cedric by so I can save. But I think he's also in a save mode too.
Most of us are. I mean, we're going to run a 70-lap run.
That's 16 points of position because of Douglas Newbigging's 2-race suspension. It leaves a wide open spot on who can be moving into 16th in points.
Getting in the top 16, most important thing. We talk about it every week.
I think a lot of guys are
top 16 to have a chance to run for that championship.
No.
You never know what's going to happen. You got to keep advancing.
9 car behind me might be.
And before you have a chance to get in there.
Put it out. Put it out.
You don't have a chance.
Let's go, baby.
I'm sorry, Noel. I just got loose.
That changes things.
Yeah. How does that change things?
Trouble in front of the
you guys
field.
might
Pull in my car, come back and win the race.
You guys might
Okay.
And luckily,
No, I still
that was
got 5
further on
minutes.
back in the field.
Would
That's
that
gonna
be
make another
that much
minute.
difference on
Heavy
tires?
damage for himself.
It might if everyone's saving.
Battling between
It's
Brian
a 10
Noel
lap difference.
and Mike Tellier.
That was 10 laps?
A little bit wrong.
I mean, a lot
Yeah.
of that was under green, but...
That was 8 laps.
Points in the
8 laps.
Genuinely 8 laps.
Corrects it.
How much would that be on tires, though?
I mean, I'm probably not going to take them.
I'm not. I feel like I've been better on tires
Moment,
anyway.
Looks like it's the 07 machine. Unfortunately, we talked
There's
about
going to be
it
some
tonight.
takers here.
Kinda gets
2
caught
sets
up.
of tires left.
Juwa's in, it looks like.
See the
Nope,
slight
he's
looseness
bluffing.
there.
A lot of guys bluffing.
Goes up. I don't know if
I'm
there
back
is
here in
a
Already not
18th.
rolling up to the
code
pace
there
car.
between the spacing,
Go.
but
And
there's a little bit of spacing that could have been net code. These
Well, someone
hit
does in the
boxes
back.
with
Yeah, it looks
everyone
like people in the back
racing all around the country.
I thought about it.
Factor of getting these drivers
If I was in the
into
back, I
trouble.
would've
We used
done
to
it.
call it
Damn it.
late,
I mean, I was in 18th. I don't know. It was
in
tough.
the day.
I
I'm
would've
going to
done
cry in
it
the
if I was
middle.
in
Net code issue that we just got to see.
I mean, I just did it.
Drivers, but
Yeah, why
it's
not
an
if you're back
interesting
there? Why
time
not?
for the field because
I mean, I started and I restarted 15.
We had a 10-lap
I mean,
run. You might think about going
whatever.
into the road, maybe taking an advantage. With how big the field is, looks like
Now you need a caution on like after 6 green flag laps where people start to pit.
We'll take this advantage. We're gonna take our first commercial break.
I mean, people were only running like a tenth faster than me
For joining in with us
during
on
like
your
the
Wednesday evening,
runs.
as the WSSR Cup Series has been giving us great racing action
Should've
here
went down
at
with you.
Dover.
John Ford.
We have
It was devil and angel on my shoulder.
I want to say thank you again for joining with us. When we come back,
my right
more
front is
concrete racing
bent out.
action.
Okay, so after
Kelly,
8 laps, my tire, my right side, my left sides were at 97, my right sides were at 98. Only went down a couple percentage. There's a few lap cars left to get around.
Hello.
Zach, your car's looking pretty clean plowed into it, Brad.
Yeah, I chose not to plow into another one, and I locked up because I plowed into the one that was dead already. So, my bad, John.
I just want to say Zach had every opportunity to miss he just panicked. He panicked so hard.
Oh, I watched it. I watched him for about 400 meters.
Like,
Wait, what is he saying? I can't hear him.
it's not important.
Well, damn.
What was that, Zach? I had something going in my ear.
No, I was just telling him, if this wasn't anything, I threw myself in the wall trying to slow it down. So.
And again, he had the whole low side and like.
I saw you trying. Well, I guess we're gonna do like going for time.
He had the whole low side open. And
Yeah,
everybody was
I think hitting the wall might have helped a little bit, so I didn't kill myself, but I felt that for, I mean, you are really part of the front, but
Yeah.
He had the entire front stretch to slow down. I don't know.
I mean,
what is my right front look like
I can't say I haven't done that. Like, I have not admitted that I have.
It's actually fun. They like a crack,
But that's
but
gotta be hard to break though, right?
it's not like
I mean, he was definitely he locked up.
Oh yeah, that's my nose look, Zach.
But I mean, he had a solid 10 seconds to slow down.
Thank you, Zach.
I mean, everybody else that was around there.
It's impossible to race. There was definitely a few.
I think I'm fine. I'm on the outside. What the fuck?
I was gonna
What
try
the
it.
fuck?
The outside is good for a couple of laps.
Around the outside.
Yeah, I've been able to. I mean, outside is where you gotta make your passes.
Yeah.
That's it's where you can make your passes at the same. It doesn't save tire.
Yeah, it's gonna wreck your tires pretty hard.
I don't know. I was battling with I don't know, one of the Blade Apex cars, and then Nick and Norris, and I was in like the back right corner of this little four-car pack that we had, and I got through them all, like just running the outside. My tires were still like super good on that run.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm just the tire-saving goat in this race. I don't know what it
Welcome
is.
back, ladies and
I'm gonna win.
gentlemen, to
I'm gonna win if it goes green.
WSSR Cup
I want you
Racing
to win, Cody.
action on your
That'd be
Wednesday
incredible.
night on
I might need a couple wrecks, but
Broadcasting. My name is
I
Sam
don't think we're
Dyer.
done.
Joining me up the booth is
Yeah,
Justin
no kidding.
Malarkey, as well as Robert Poyer Jr. running productions in the background as we are getting prepared to get back to racing action. Going to be 59 laps to go when we go green here. Ryan Kelly, Drew Jewell going to be your front runners with Larry Hinkling, Gavin Rogers, Christopher Lawrence, and Brian P. Johnson. Your top 6. And as the field enters the restart zone, we're back to green flag action as Kelly gets the launch for himself. But everyone
He's been
else
stuck behind me this
sleeping
whole
down into
race.
turn number 1.
Wow, they were
Right
out
up for
for
that
sure.
restart.
That's a huge restart by Brian Kelly. He get out and get in that clean air, and most importantly, he can kind of maybe conserve tires for a lap or two before they're able to car back down. Huge restart for the 3 of Brian Kelly. If he goes live in this race, he might be talking about that. He'll start at lap 91.
Gotta be taking off over there. He can utilize the space, protect his tires if possible. Everyone else, though, in the line, looking like a train with how much they are just staying on rails on the inside around the corners as the field settles in. They recognize this race technically.
Oh, don't go over, God, take it 3 wide.
From here, so it's protect your tires. Hope you've got the advantage for later on in this race. But if everyone's backing off on their pace here, Justin, and there's a few drivers further up.
Oh yeah, I love getting freight train on the outside.
putting on the pressure as Larry England's second place. As they're not holding back, puts down the fastest lap of the race.
Norris is actually having a really good night.
Gains back all that time. Ryan Conley got another restart. I can't believe how quick these drivers got single file up here. You saw
they're getting crazy.
Them being double file. A lot of restarts right now on this later in the race restart. You got some single file spinning the bottom or something.
Yeah, out of our way, right?
Side by side right here. Brian P. Johnson, one of the drivers, make a move.
And I'm just cruising here. You don't have to worry about that.
Talking about Brian
Me too. I'm just tire saving there.
He's starting to try and get back up there inside that top 10.
Big thing is waiting to get on the gas until you're completely.
Tyler, no!
Well, my pick big might not be pushing as forward as
Can't park there.
like your guys' pick for Robert Boyer Jr. and for Justin. They both picked
Tyler.
You okay,
Oh, no. Got a meatball.
Further on back, Tyler Dingler in the 19 had trouble off the exit turn 4. We stay green as he's on the apron. Drivers up front, the battle really is around 4th on back, where drivers continue to fight side by side.
Luckily, I can still turn.
As well as Gavin Rogers, the 13.
You can see how bad the damage is.
Tyler, you left your front bumper on the front stretch.
Gavin Rogers on the inside.
I'll get it after the race.
I think for Gavin Rogers,
We saw it later.
Got some fans out in chat for the 75. He's got to get a little bit more aggressive. He needs to take the front.
30 seconds are required and 5 minutes of optional.
That's exactly where he found the advantage during the stage run. But then he's been bad.
I'm going to deafen again.
A little bit more. I want to see a little bit more aggression from the 75 to get himself up front, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. Put the pressure for second place.
Trying to get around second place, but Larry England battling hard on that outside line. Does not want to give up that track position.
Minecraft.
More importantly, doesn't want to give up the clean air either. From being up front, as you know, the further on back you go, the harder it gets. Cars just don't want to drive when they're back in that.
Just in terms of like
75 20. Pass on the Larry England machine. He's going to stay there in 3rd place. Like
Sorry, Hawkins in 27.
The aggression, get back to that front.
Mike Tellier.
No, you're good, man.
You know how
Fair
quick
enough.
they go here at Dover. They can be over really fast.
Our winner from Daytona putting down the fastest
Fair play
lap.
for running the
Tellier
fastest
back
lap
in
on lap 20 of the road.
We hop on board with
Still there.
Drew Jua runs in 4th place. And in the mirror,
He's ripping the outside.
By the season 1
Yeah.
champ of Ryan.
He actually almost wrecked me 4 times already.
I'll say he'll get that bonus point too.
Johnson. He's one of few drivers
Lest we
here
forget that is the
tonight.
biggest
He's probably the last one that can do it. He'll the first driver to be a 2-time winner at Dover in this whole entire WSSR series. And trying to get himself back to the beginning for this season. He always feels like Brian is always down to get at least one win a season. That will be your odds over once again. Not able to make the pressure
Still there.
on Drew Chua.
I just passed Richard Wolfsker's completely clean car.
It's the biggest mover here tonight.
Yeah,
It's
Travis.
the 38 of Christopher Norris, 27th position from where he started a little bit in 33rd place.
I don't get like how he's still not going to be too bad actually.
Out here and get underneath.
I don't get how he's
actually
doing
has like maybe lost a position there.
I don't know.
Still there.
But I'm glad this
He's
is a
not
top-gear
good.
track.
He just isn't running in leagues that are that skilled.
Yeah.
Right here battling, and you can see those leaders up there. They know if they could just get up there and
4th
get
gear is
on
in
the
their 5th gear back here.
moves and then try and battle, hold those
It's
guys
the only
off.
reason I'm down 200 RPMs and still within a mile an hour or 2 on the front.
Yeah, they're all 2x2 up here in the corner, and they single out.
Push back, Gavin Rogers, our pole
Kind of fun to
setter,
watch, actually.
back another position if possible.
God, dude, all first tire guys are past this.
The most weighted drivers so far this
Just
season.
waiting to see that balloon 77 drop like a rock.
So we're in the final third of tonight's race. Ryan Kelly wants redemption, dominated back in season
8 minutes left of optional.
He wasn't able to find the goal as he was caught up in trouble between himself and Lucky Ducks. Here tonight, could be another Lucky Duck driver to watch out for. Drew Jua trying to grab his first win of the season. Talk about Christopher Norris, big mover. Cody Reed, he was fighting with Nick Crawford before they got their mess between one another. That was battling back for 20th position. Now inside of the top 10 in 8th place is the 25. What a recovery for himself. Also staying quiet behind though. Joshua Kanata, Chris Stitz, they've had some great runs inside of the top 10.
And inside the top 10, that's important for the points. Those drivers are getting their jobs done, doing what they need to. You see right here where I'm going with Christus holding a pretty wheel, trying to see what he's going to do coming in this corner. He's going to run about the middle of the track right there, see if he's able to bring it to the bottom and exit the corner. Car looks pretty smooth right there. Doesn't see too much wiggle on the steering wheel. Tells me the car's driving pretty good right here. So you get that great view of the 3-story drop you mentioned from him going on the straightaway down into the corners. It just puts a tremendous load on the car and on the driver, making sure they don't make any mistakes. Right here, you can see them just drop off into that corner.
And also, what's your thoughts on that? We were seeing there, they were in 4th gear. Scary drive to talk about. Shifting down. Stitz gets a little wiggly off the exit of the corner. He'll hold steady. Thompson checking to be looking for the outside run, but
hard racing in front of us here.
Said that there was a risk to exit out of the corners being 4th gear, but it was the faster way to go. That was interesting to see. Drivers are chipping the top of the rev limiter, and they are hitting the red, and that means they are using every little bit of speed that's left in that gear.
If you can be patient with it, I think you can probably make it work using that 4th gear coming out of the corner. You just got to make sure you don't get those rear tires overheated by sliding them and putting extra stress on them. And sometimes being in that 4th gear makes the car want to push up out of the corners too.
Quite a long space.
More load on the front tires by pushing from the rear.
Mike 5 is on it.
It's all different strategy, but like you said, drivers are going to do what they need to do to gain that extra on the track.
Voldemort, he ain't got a nose.
Right here to 9, trying to get back all those.
Bruh.
I think it's cooling the tires because you're faster than me.
But as you say that, well, right there, Andrew Medlin, he has a chance to get.
Most of her give me like 50-year-old virgin vibes.
Also another driver over the
It also runs hotter, though. Makes no sense.
Rizari side by side with Shane Terry in that prime.
That lap was at 24.95.
This fucking gaggle of cars back here for like 20th place.
Oh, we got a gaggle up here.
And it's 3 wide.
Oh, wrecking the back.
Oh, 07, if you're gonna tires. 07, if you're gonna drive like a fucking asshole, can you really save it for cars you're racing for position?
But he's willing to try to fight to get inside of the top 15. It's Matt Meir. Trouble for the 72.
Holy, I don't know how we got through that one.
But we stay green.
I wish they didn't.
Somehow he gets
So it was Brian Noel taking it 3 wide on the inside. Matt got a little loose on the middle, and then everyone just kind of got loose. Zach shit his pants. So did Mike Tillier.
Luckily able to save it. I mean, wow, what a huge save. It could have definitely wiped out some cars if you come flying across the track.
I will pass Mike Tillier.
Right before that incident.
You will.
Vincent Story, he decided to go inside. Trying to make up that
Tom
ground.
Board is dropping like a rock, by the way.
40 laps to go. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it as far up as he's hoping for. But hey,
That might cause some issues.
He gives you a
Mid-pack.
chance to see right here the battle starting to
right now.
second position. Going to pull to the inside.
Yeah, 72, I wasn't trying to put you in the bad spot there. I wasn't counting on us getting taken 3.
He's going to be able to clear Yingling pretty fast. Able to clear him right going into that corner. Didn't waste any time.
Well, it was a bad spot. I'm less worried about the guys I'm actually racing than the dude who's been fucking pushing everyone who's a lap ahead of him this whole run.
This is looking ominously like deja vu.
Womp womp.
Back in season 7, up front, dominating
Eat
the race,
shit.
and then it was a bunch of cautions that forced us into overtime.
Beef.
That cost them.
Damn.
What's for dinner?
Ding, ding, ding.
Garrett Dover. He wants to lead the most laps and win the race. Impossible at the 3. Looking strong as he does when it comes to
Tom Board is dropping.
That's a real featherweight fight if I've ever heard it.
Tom Board also in the wall.
Yeah, Tom Board is struggling hard.
It's exactly the MO that we see from Brian Kelly, running kind of these types of courses, and it's always interesting. Even if the dimensions are different, of course we go to.
Car on the inside? Is that Edward? That is Edward.
Edward Scissorhands?
Pop up at those courses.
Edward got loose, but instead of doing a me, he just saved it.
Matter the car, they just kind of know how to rotate the
Oh,
car.
10-4.
That sounds so sad.
Right now, Ryan Kelly is one of those drivers has Dover figured out. But other drivers, they want to try and figure it out too. Right now, we're battling back here on screen. We see Cedric Hunter trying to make up some of those positions. One of those drivers that was running
God,
inside.
if I had $1 for every time I'm scraping the wall, I wouldn't have to work anymore.
Clear high. 1-2. And he kind of got up in the wall.
I just keep scraping the punch today.
Trying to fight back though right now.
Didn't earn $1 there. Oh, there you go.
Fresh tires trying to march back to the front.
Fresh tires trying to go with a recovery run. Vincent Sora.
Gavin made a pass for third.
Inside of the top 20 and both moving forward. Vincent Sora might have a good chance of going for a top 10 finish if he continues at this pace. Based on his lap time that he's putting down.
Vincent, after getting in that last track, he's moving his way up. He's up to 12th or 13th.
Car is feeling really good right now.
Zach Hall, on the other hand,
Worried I might be burning a little bit too much here.
Similarly to the 51.
I'm gonna finish 30th.
On each pass that he goes for, as see Danny Cochran as well as Trent Jump battling side by side. Nick Crawford that was involved with our giant.
I think Cody got the memo. He's starting to pick it up now.
John Forbes. They're just in settle mode. Let's get the
I
points
also
we
don't
can
like
get.
that Tom is behind me.
Stay
I
on
like that more
track.
Chris is
That's
behind
exactly
me.
what we're seeing from these
Let's
drivers.
get somebody to pick it up into the wall and bring a caution.
Tom's pretty far back behind you. He's got his own gaggle of cars trying to pass him.
Yeah, John, I love you, but I really want this to stay green.
To the battle lane, just outside the top 10 because Vince Sora is continuing to move forward. He just got by Brian.
I need a new right
now
front.
battling for Chris Stintz. This is for 10th place.
This one's not feeling too good anymore.
Even with damage.
Just wait until I get back on the track. My damages are repaired. My car's brand new. They put duct tape all over it.
Gotta get that bare boss.
to go, but what do you think, Sam? You said it
seal.
was a little bit faster.
I got that painter's tape on my car.
Speed as the leaders.
Like I saw that one year in an ARCA race. I saw a car that got wrecked and he had painter's tape all over the back of his car.
He got electrical tape as your number.
Slow down
Or like gaff tape.
than what our leaders are going at. Ryan Kelly, Drew Jua, they're actually now after that last lap.
Sorry, Matt. I tried to let you go.
Was just about a 10 faster.
That Cody is holding me up so
I
bad.
think Vincent Sora at this point, he might be good enough.
Terry and GT and Zach are battling way in the back.
Hard in the wall.
But we just saw there a little bit of a blink.
Mike Tellier has made a visit to Miles the Monster.
If his computer holds up, his speed stays well.
I don't like how Vinny is catching us.
Go for a shocking top 5 finish.
Be something to watch, but he's gonna have to get around this machine right here in front of him.
Vinny had like significant damage. How was he in 9th?
And dive down to the inside.
He got it all fixed on the last pit stop.
Yeah.
Look down to the bottom. I mean,
He's legitimately faster than me, Cody.
Get back to the bottom and carry the speed. That's the most important thing. It's just carrying the speed right now. He's got it down to
Yeah, he is catching.
We'll keep an eye on it.
God,
If
what
he's
a
able to get
fucking
it down.
weeb. I don't get how he's so good at this game.
It's gonna be a big thing to watch out for, but also a big thing.
Once you get it all fixed, the car's gonna be pretty good regardless. Like, it'll be 98% there, and I think he only hit the walls, not anything front or rear.
He got hit by Zach when he came down. When someone came down the track on like the right side of the car. I think that was his only damage. Yeah.
They make contact off the exit of Ford. Hold steady, keep it together as they go into
another gaggle forming here.
Hall with the nose ahead and will muster his way forward. That is a nice move by the 32. He needed to get by, and that puts him in 15th place. This is exactly where the redemption run for Hall after his major contact.
Joshua, you're going to need to get by Cody quick.
Yeah, I'm by him.
Forward, and it all started
Vincent's
for
now
Hall
that much closer.
after that staged yellow pit stop where it all went wrong. And he's now going to be
Vincent's also running the bottom and is quicker.
Yeah, he's just, oh boy, big fucking shit going on in front of me here.
Who's going to find an opening to get by? GT Rizari gets a little bit frisky with the dashing move to the
Are battling hard. Are you live?
At that point,
Dangor, are you on replay?
Yeah, I'm on live. Oh! What a hit.
Get out of the way, John. I want to see what's going to happen.
That exit of 4 is giving people problems right now. These tires are starting to
I'm trying. If I give you too much space, I'm meeting Miles the Monster, so it's pretty scary.
Lead the pass there on number 9 machine there in front of him.
I'm just hanging out.
Not able to do it though. As you see how much these cars are really sliding around and get to the bottom, but they can't hold it.
Good race was like a tool for being all that down.
Contact in the middle of his corners early.
Gave you a prime example right there.
On a set of tires for some of these
Not my fault I'm faster than you. You should know to let me by.
Phase, 25 laps to go.
Kill yourself.
And every lap that goes away before pushing the tires to
Yep,
the
you're
rest
getting banned.
for this whole
Oh
run.
no.
Now in that question mark zone.
That's gotta be a
Maybe
vacation.
he had spent this entire run down for position.
Oh, I just lost 2 spots.
Like you're on the same lap with him, you might be afforded a little bit more.
You must head to pit road. In the field,
I feel like 30th.
someone's off, so it's pretty confident. I think for Vincent Sora after his pit stop, it can be a
Am
very
I supposed to just not
aggressive
race because I'm a lap down?
on these tires. Rest of the field, 50 laps on these tires. I know they had a caution in between, but that's still a long time. Just one set of tires here at Dover.
It's gotten messy back there.
They're abusing those tires, especially as you get towards the end of this race, pushing as hard as you can, trying to get all the positions.
Oh, we're 3 wide in front of me.
He loves the fact that he's got a little
Zach's
bit fresher
3 wide.
tire. He's
Vincent
losing
isn't
the
fully
time.
3 wide yet.
It's down to 5.8 seconds, so the fans of Vincent Sora not
Oh,
trying to get
big
one
block by the
lead.
9.
3 wide, Sora to the outside. He'll put the pressure. He'll back out smartly.
Vincent might have the run on the outside, or he's going to cut inside. Yep.
And that was a scary marker for Sora to put his team and Brian Johnson into. But
Cody's
Sora
going to spin
recognizing
Johnson.
he has to go. He's got the tires. Needs to be making every big move possible. And with that little bit of a jump to the outside, gave an opening for two pet moves. He'll now move forward. Cody Reed, Johnson, they're back to their duel of going
to run away.
Well, these are all primed to go big here. These drivers right now. There's a bunch of cars right here. Look at that distinct lines. You got even
20 to go.
Cody Reed there was up high. And
wrecking back.
I got tight. Was as well. They're all running all over the track.
Oh, what a hit.
Dude, shut up.
Vincent Sori's trying to pull away from this group right now. He's definitely got that tire advantage. Like you said, though, it's just not going to be able to get up there and battle for that lead. Unfortunately, he's losing time, but he might get top 3 as he
I need at least a 5-car wreck to make up for that one, not being cautioned now.
Yeah, you might get it.
Joshua Kanata, this is battling for 11th and 12th place.
Joshua, come on, I need rigor. We gotta get you back in the top 10.
Stupid tight out of nowhere. Try it. I don't think it's gonna happen though.
It's
all good, dude. I thought.
Continue to fight back and forth, but with less than 20 laps to go, this is crunch time.
Stick to that bottom lane, make them pass you on the outside.
They're faster on the outside.
Still have to be defensive mode. Others,
that's how you dime in the corner.
if you want to grab
you gotta
position
get all the lanes.
as Christopher Norris, Vincent Sora, the battle for 5th. This is going to be a fun one to watch to the end. I think for Christopher Norris, he's going to sitting duck to Sora's speed, running about 2 tenths, making 3 tenths.
Vincent's getting closer to Norris.
Gotta give kudos to Norris on
Ah, dude, no tires left.
Again, our biggest mover did not put down a qualifying time, but it's our only back in 33rd position.
Cedric with the pass on all of you guys. Jesus.
Dude, bro, Cedric's trolling.
You are gonna catch flat traffic.
This is so much more fun to watch than actually racing and having to deal with the bullshit back here.
Actually different he was really way up there in turns 3 and 4, and as if you say that, he runs back to the middle. Christopher Norris is going to go up high, try to throw some air on him, but unfortunately, Vincent Sora machine.
Vincent's loose. He's on the bottom.
I don't think that was my fault. I'm sorry.
Here comes Vinny, bitching.
Caught born.
I was just watching that, like right there was putting that down bouncing.
That's not how to race on my neck. Perfect. And with all that
okay, maybe I could use a car.
I was so scared that I was going to hit you and you were going to yell at me.
The leader's coming.
Lose the momentum for a top 5 finish. Because now it's back to almost the second difference between 6th and 7th.
Well, able to keep the car off the wall. That could have been a really bad night to battle back and get 15 laps to go on issues. So luckily, able to keep the car off. Wow, that got close there.
Grandpa?
A little bit better tires. Right now, these cars don't have the grip right now. You're trying to pull to the inside of someone, and it's really hard. If you get to that outside corner, it's going to be easier.
I'm like, what?
Sorry, I meant to say Cody. The wrong name.
On all the drivers.
Oh, Justin's in the wall.
Caution, please.
Justin's in the wall. Oh, I meant Jared.
4 seconds behind.
Dude, everybody is all over the place.
Bro, I know.
Once he got the lead, he never looked back.
How we haven't brought one out yet, I don't know.
Trying to add another concrete surface to his
What are you doing now, back here?
Oh, I'm just chilling. Look at my own little...
19th.
Yeah.
Nashville Super Speedway, then one at Legacy,
Top 3 have
Michigan,
separated from each other. There's no more.
Can't get the shit box to turn.
Wait till they hit the lap traffic right here.
Notched on. This go around, not in a Gen 4 car, but in the next gen. Other drivers watching the battling.
And they're catching, but it's only by like 1.
Oh, they're gonna catch. They have caught me by 3 seconds and 3 laps.
Pretty impressive for the 32 machine. We saw the heavy impact on that.
And then they're going to be stuck in lap traffic.
Cody got in the wall, but he didn't match it all that much.
An incident, but the 32 and 25 able to stay off of one another.
They are 2.8 behind me now.
We saw some heavy contact, and
I gotta see if I can get behind around Brian Johnson. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to.
I'm really surprised to be able to get back to the top 10. How are your
I can't do it low.
That's pretty.
It's being graced by the racing gods. That's what we call it. That is, you make hard contact with
I see the leader.
Also to the wall, and you're able to continue running. The racing god said, "Okay, we'll grace you this time."
Really having some handling problems.
Yeah, we can see that.
Caution, please.
Oh, the crossover by Norris.
You also saw a driver getting very loose behind. That was Danny
He's
Cochran.
a second back.
He's been out of sorts, closing in on 10 laps to go.
You know, I really thought there was going to be a quick caution after.
This race stays green. rest of the field.
After I got into my wreck, so I just finished my damage to go back out there.
Leader, my car is fucked, so just tell me where you want me.
Is struggling. Every lap it gets worse and worse. Up
I think Zach pitted instead of
there up in front kind of got into
Cedric is just fast.
Should have pitted that last caution.
Yeah, I don't know about Cedric.
Just saw a little puff of smoke. Right now, Sam, these guys 9 laps ago, they're pushing hard. You can tell
He's always
Mike, I'm just riding here, so just don't worry about me.
straightaways even. It's just the guys keep getting up there and popping.
Okay, I have wheel damage, so if you want to go by, go ahead. I mean, I'm so many laps down, it literally doesn't matter.
like that.
Yellow machine.
Yeah.
Rest of the field.
Maybe like a caution or something to get a quick run in.
I wouldn't mind just staying green just like this, I'll be
I mean,
honest.
I won't either, but like, I want more position.
Do you want more chaos?
Here's the problem though, Cody. You get a green-white checkered and you know what's going to happen.
And then you get wrecked, then what was it for? Or it could be green-white checkered and you just pull a me, and you just send it to the inside wall.
Pit stops are expected, and we've seen a couple of.
I feel like when Sinchek and Norris get side by side here, there's going to be a caution.
I think you're in a comfortable position to get a good top 10.
Yeah, but I want to win.
Yeah, but that's a top 10.
What? Backwards, but one driver that's moving forward inside of our top 10. Zach Cole has made the pass, but Christopher Norris up to 7th place. And also might have a chance to try to get by Cedric Hunter, if possible, and Vincent Sora.
What did I miss? Where Norris, or Cedric and Zach got by Norris?
It was a great run for Norris, but he needs these laps to take away quickly
slow
if he wants to stay inside of the top 10.
I probably got him.
BPJ must have really burned him up. I'm catching him.
Oh, I just got my tire warning.
Majority of this race
I got that a couple laps ago.
But obviously
Nope, Norris in the wall. Cody in the wall. Everyone else behind you guys in the wall.
Yeah, behind us.
No, everyone got in the wall.
Behind me is chaos.
This could be, I mean, it's got the 2.5 second.
No, I saw you touch that
I got in the
wall.
wall there, but not
Yeah, I saw that.
Different lanes. He's going to try and make it right here. He's going to force the issue. 3 wide. He's going to do it.
Yeah, I should be able to get Norris unless he holds me up big time.
Bronson Stafford and London to give each other space, but that's
okay,
the
or I
risk
do
you
that.
have to make.
Cody's
Get
still
settled
there.
behind. You will lose this 2-second lead.
You know BPJ burned him up if I'm catching him and passed him.
He has an advantage. Now able to get by the
That didn't give you any damage.
Kelly
Yeah,
with
Brian
that
Johnson
pass,
is
putting
just-
lap cars in between himself and Drew Jua.
Struggling.
That could be the nail in the coffin. If we stay green, that's the
rare bad
key
race
for
for Brian.
tonight's race. Also a pass for 6th
Unless he
place.
gets wrecked.
Vincent Sora and Zach Hall, the drivers of
And that's just
Precious
unfortunate.
and Tires, are having their own fuel between one
What about
another.
a turn 4? It's just driving on ice skates.
Tires.
Yeah,
There's drivers pitting.
Putting it back
This
to
is the
the
strategy.
place.
Alright,
He get a top 5 one of them. Zach Hall might be
Did
the
you?
best bet right now.
Yeah, Sean as well.
Vincent Sora, but coming to 3 laps ago, one thing I want to quick mention, Sam. I felt like
I wonder if I'm just gonna stay out.
I just lost 2 spots, goddammit.
Then all of a sudden he was back to 20th right now. He has dropped like a rock. I mean, the tires.
Hopefully it
must be
doesn't
destroyed
DQ
on that
you.
car, just not able to
If
get
it does,
running.
I'm still losing 2 laps by pit right now.
These
So.
drivers, they've been on this
Yeah.
set of tires for over 70
Hi, Brian.
laps. That's also with the
That was a send.
I think Norris's tires are completely gone.
Much, but
Yeah,
somebody's
gone,
got
gone.
a
slowly in
long
that corner.
time of just focusing, making sure these tires stay underneath you for this whole run. And for Ryan Kelly, he's been the best at it here
Well, unless I
tonight.
wreck it,
White
then I
flag
I'll take
in
that.
the air. Presented by
See, Cody.
That's Broadcasting. As if you'd like to be White Flag sponsor, please
And it could have been like
at
7 there.
WSSR
Had I not
on
taken
Twitter
White
and
Flag.
Facebook. But for Ryan
Oh my God, they were 4. You guys were 4 wide at one point, I think.
Yeah, because Ryan Mechanics is fucking super title.
So far,
Good one, Ryan.
that 3
Ryan
machine
did.
is Kelly is
Good
coming
one,
out
Ryan.
the corner, been a good one overall, and he will
Yeah,
win.
Good one, buddy, that was fun.
And while
Damn,
Nick
dude.
somehow
Got us on the last
comes
fucking
around
lap.
for us, Justin and Robert, you were correct.
Yeah, we
The
all correct
3
across the line.
gets his win.
Oh, big one.
Celebration up here.
Okay.
I get a
Of
win.
course, it happens after.
Good job,
Took you
Brian.
long
You
enough
were
to pick
flying,
one.
Cody.
Everybody's
Congratulations
correct
to
across
Ryan
the
Kelly.
line.
I mean, he put.
19.
Oh no! I can't wait to talk to him.
Everyone
That's
was
my
sending
question,
it.
Sam.
Nobody saw that, nobody saw that.
No.
Very
Does he think
unsatisfied
he
with that,
goes
but-
wide at the end like that instead of just
That was
chilling.
a lot
I
of
wanna
fun
know
right
his
there at the
thoughts
end
on
of
that.
the
That
code.
was incredible.
That was definitely my best race.
Yeah, for sure, man. I burnt them bitches
That
up,
was-
but good run,
That
brother.
was
Didn't
indeed a
wanna give
race.
up any time. That was amazing. Can't wait to talk to him.
One of the races
It was
of
an
all
incredible
time.
move. and
That was indeed a race.
I can't believe we went green that whole way. That's crazy.
What's your speed?
I know.
I knew we were doing it.
I wish I would have
in a row.
fucking.
Box
He's
in.
going to be
4.
proud of the way this race
It wasn't even that bad.
2.
and put him in
I got
position
on the wall.
for victory.
Oh.
Congratulations to the 3 of Ryan Kelly. Going to be a new winner for the season here.
Ended up getting
for season
14th because I kind of just
9.
fucked up there at the end.
Enjoy it as the 3 gets the pace around. Get ready to do some
man,
burns.
I got
We will
11th,
step
so-
away when we come back. It's the post-race
Man, oh
show.
man, that
We'll
was-
talk to
that
our
was
top
a
3
race.
drivers. The 3
That was
of
something.
Ryan Kelly, the 77 of Drew Jua, and the 75 of Gavin Rogers. We'll talk to a spotlight driver, get their thoughts on tonight's race. We'll be back right after this.
Yeah, still top 20. I'll take it.
That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweat going down my forehead is insane.
Oh yeah, dude, I am exhausted.
Yeah, my wrists hurt.
You get an early caution. You need
Alright.
to start thinking
Well,
that
I'm
you
gonna
can
head
go in,
out.
Get some of that
So
fuel,
I'll
so
see
you
you
Alright,
guys.
can
later,
have a
man.
shorter stop later.
Realm
We're
of
not
Discord or
thinking
something
tires are
later.
going to be the
We'll
most
see if
important
they-
thing. I would
Bye.
think all drivers will definitely change them under the caution, but then I don't know.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
if people will be taking maybe just 2. I don't think people are going to want to sit there and take all 4, but I
Well,
don't know. By the time you fill that fuel
that
up,
was
maybe they're
something.
going to get
That
2 or
was
4.
surprisingly clean.
Definitely going to be all different kinds of strategy,
Yeah.
but if you're starting in the back, you got to start running this
That
race
was something.
first. Trying to figure out how exactly you can get to that front.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of thinking points after the stage is over. First stage again, going to be our first 20 laps. Top 10 drivers get bonus points. A lot of drivers want to make sure they're
Let's
up
see.
front for that
Ryan
run.
Kelly
30 of the drivers
wins,
will be starting on the
drove
outside,
Drew
but up front,
Jua.
it's Larry Yingling in
Gavin
the
Rogers, top
67,
3.
Douglas Newbegin in the 7. Your Meals on Wheels 250 is underway
Tom
as
got
race number
eighth.
6 as our front row roaring down into turn number
That's
1.
a highly stacked field, though.
And there's still just 2 by 2.
3600 I rating.
We'll be seeing this a lot
With
all
3
night. You can see
cautions,
that
not
going
bad.
up through the gearboxes,
Not
see some
bad
of the
at all.
backfire coming through to 7 there, getting through the gears. But right now, these drivers are probably just trying to get through these first 20 laps. They're going to stay 2
we
by
will
2.
take the 19th
no one
place
really
finish.
The octagon later.
Decent run.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun tonight.
As the first
Top
group
half
of
of the field,
drivers
so
are in line,
take
and
it.
oh no, Danny Cochran, big
I don't
bump
know what
slid up
track
and
launch
oh,
next week,
huge
though.
wreck, bad bump, we stay green, second pack, trying to drive by. And oh my goodness, once again, a bad bump, more drivers in the grass. That's going to be Joshua Kanata. Behind
see
him is
that.
also going to be
Good God.
Matt Meir and plenty of others.
Bummer.
It's just
Oh,
a
Indy.
huge
It's a throwback
calamity.
race.
Everyone
Okay.
slows down. We
Don't
stay
really,
green.
I don't really know what I
Still
could have
6
done.
laps to go in the
I mean, other than
stage.
wrecking, I don't know what I could have
How many
done.
wrecks are we gonna see here
We
tonight?
Indy next
Better.
week,
Justin,
so
this
that should
is
be fun.
insane what these
We'll get
bad
to
bumps
practice on
drivers
this
are
Yeah, that
getting.
was just
Six
that
stages
was
up
a
there
race, all
in
right.
the grass the
Get
second
some practice
time
on this
tonight.
week. I think
I
the
mean,
NIS specials, the
it's
full
just
length race, so
crazy.
we'll try to run that
right
sometime
there,
this week.
I mean, that was
But,
just bad luck on his end, and
appreciate y'all
wrong place,
tuning into
wrong
the
time
stream.
for the
It was
second
a
time.
decent
Gets
race
forced
for
down
us.
into the
and,
grass. You've got to
try
feel
to
for
take
him.
it on in the next
It's
week.
just being in the
Until
wrong
next time.
spot. These drivers just making such aggressive moves. I mean, it seems like they're racing like there's